Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dork Tales Patreon exclusive on YouTube, Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos. I am your storyteller for this wacky adventure, Christa, or Chahista in the chat. I use they, she, and her, them pronouns, or some variety of something, I don't know. And I'm very excited to be back for our second episode of Year 2. Learning rules to sports games. Sports, go local sports team. Gonna shoot all those goals. Let's meet everybody else. Hi guys, Kelly. Hey, what's up?
Hey everybody, I'm Kelly. I use he and him, and I'm playing Kyle. And my jacket finally showed up.
It's very good.
It's very good. So I needed something that was like aggressively Prismari, and this seemed like, ooh, I can even bucket. Does it button under? Oh no, it doesn't. But that would be kind of cool, right? But I also realized that I can actually wear this in character.
You can. It's very good. I fully support this.
Right?
And let's go say hi to our little Arlynn friend. Hi, Robin.
Hello. Yeah, my little Nelloris. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, also second in gamer. Wait, nope, not in this chat. I'm actually Robin in this chat.
Isn't it weird? Yeah, welcome to YouTube.
Right, welcome to the YouTubes. Yeah, I'm use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Nelloris Sullenclaw, our Owlin Druid, Circle of Spears, with her lovely little familiar. Who's so adorable, and I'm so excited for the fact that the regular release finally got to see the amazing felt plush that Bong made, because that was so. I've been like waiting to send those pics on the Discord, and so it was very nice to put it into the public space because it is such a cute little plush.
Yes, very good job, Bomb. Very, very good. And our last person here tonight. Hi, Traz.
Wait. What happened to the other ones?
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Kind of quiet down here, but hi, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns. I'll be playing Telbron, who also uses he, him pronouns, our ASMR Pact of the Genie Warlock.
Heck yeah. So our other two lovely humans aren't here today. One of them is in Japan, and one of them isn't feeling well. I'll let
Guess
you
which
decide
one's which and win a prize.
That's not true. Wei's not feeling great, and Brynn's in Japan. So we're going to be missing Arlynn for I think 2 episodes, and then hopefully I think they're getting back like the day before the next one. So
I thought they were getting back before next episode.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I know they were getting back like the day before.
I think they said they were
not.
I think they said they were going to show up to next one. Yeah, I think they said they were going to do it anyway and just be exhausted, or however
exhausted
they say it.
Yeah, very fair. And then yes, Ed Wei has been very lovely, sending us ideas, but isn't feeling too great today. So we're going to let him rest and recover. We love you very much, Wei. But yeah, so let's do a quick recap of last week, mostly for me because I don't really remember. We caught up with everybody over the summers, and sort of took a little sneak peek into what people were up to and reconnecting / not connecting with their families and or fiancés, and for certain of us. And then we got everybody into their dorms. I believe everybody except for Arlynn moved into new dorms. Telbron and Celdrynn are roomies now over in Silver Quill. And Kai moved into Prismari and let out his little monkey friend into their new digs. And Nell is making her little home in the swamp.
Where she belongs.
Where she belongs. Briefly visited by Mac, welcoming her to the Witherbloom campus. But that's it. It's just, yeah, he doesn't care that you're there at all. No,
not at all. Not at all.
No. I love that Nell doesn't get it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so.
Nope doesn't get a lot of
it's
things.
So...
Hey, ouch.
Ayo. Actually, that's not true. Last session, I think we solidified a fade to black.
Did
so, yay. I don't know.
They've got some fruitless fade to blacks before, so I don't
they
know,
have
we'll
had some fruitless fade to blacks. And, oh my god! I just read the comment of Shay reads J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings.
Well, Brandon said Shay needs their own show, and I was like, I second this. I second Shay getting their own show.
I don't know. I was hoping I might have a copy next to me, but I don't. I could do Pride and Prejudice.
If we get to 170 patrons by Extra Life August,
sure,
I will write a Shay Talkie centric module for you to run, Christa.
Yes. Oh. Everyone can play like pests or different mascots, and we can just have Shay leading.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, yes! that'll be what it is.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay. Anywho, yeah, we moved everybody into dorms. And then Kai was I shouldn't have said it the sentence this way. Kai was propositioned by Xander to play Mage Tower in the battle for Strixhaven.
After making nice with him, yeah.
Yes, they had a little bit of a bro off, and then yeah, and then many olive branches were reached out, and it sounds like Kai and Xander might be playing for the Battle of Strixhaven. There are only 2 teams that will make it into the Battle of Strixhaven. And according to the module, it's just your players. So we're going to have a little fun with this. If you're following along with the module, you may be like, but Christa, they're just supposed to get in. Fuck that. Make your players work for shit. And maybe we'll have 2 teams. Maybe all the players don't want to be on a team, and maybe all of them don't want to be on the same team. We'll see what happens.
Assume your players are nerds at all times.
Yes, always assume your players are nerds.
We're D&D people that like math and rolling. Well, we don't like math, but we do math and roll the math.
Some of us like you can't tell me that Wei doesn't like math.
Yes, I also like math.
I like math too.
Like math
but I'm just
too.
saying, like, we all.
Those of us that may not like math.
Yes. I'm not saying we all have
math. Sports has math too, so I mean.
This is true, especially if you play like fantasy leagues. There's a lot of math in those.
Everything we do is fantasy.
Not lately, but yes, I have played it. So
see, exactly. So let's dip into today's session. So Kai, you went for dinner.
I did.
Or were supposed to go for dinner with Arlynn, and ended up with just Arlynn's mom's. Have you done anything about this?
Kai has absolutely tried to reach out to Arlynn. I don't think Arlynn has responded. I think Arlynn is away wherever Arlynn is and is ghosting Kai, which is probably pissing him off to no end.
Fair. Did you go check the dorms or anything? Like go knock?
Yeah, she doesn't have a dorm.
Okay. She does, but her dorm is in the she's in her old dorm. She stayed in the first year dorms because she's working as she's stayed on as like a first year advisor. And so she lives in the first year dorms still. So she does have a dorm. But yes. If you might eventually figure out where she is, but for right now, no one has seen or heard from her. Kai, Telbron, you wake up and Celdrynn is gone. He's not there. He's done this before, though. It's not that weird.
Yeah, and he's already kind of out of sorts the day before, so I'm assuming he's off just keeping busy. Probably off to work, probably.
Work. And how's Nell settling in to the new dorms, the new swampy dorms?
I think Nelloris is doing pretty well. She's probably met like a few of the other new like second years that have come in, and she's done a little bit of things. She's still kind of a big goth and like a little bit like angy and just, you know, she's got a little bit angst going on, but I think she's being softened by the swamp a little bit, so she's definitely already has like a collection of weird like mushrooms and algae and like plants growing in her dorm already, so she's already setting up her like ecosystem in her room for Shay and things. So I think she's definitely got and hung up all of her like posters and manga, and she's like crafted like specific spells to keep like the manga all like dry and not humid, because I think the rest of her thing's pretty humid in the swamp. So I think she's like specifically crafted like a spell box basically to be like, this is my dry zone here. Yeah,
it's like a dry bag for canoeing, except it's
yeah,
a box.
exactly. But box and magic.
Perfect.
So yeah, Nell's just like totally settling into her room completely.
Fabulous. So your first class that all of you guys are in, because it's your mandatory class together, is scrivening and symbology. Is going to be your first class of the day. So it's your first time going to classes where you don't have to wear your uniforms. So you're gonna head off from your stuff. Are you guys doing anything before you head off to class?
I think Nell's gonna send a couple texts. One to the group to be like, hi, welcome to like year 2, everyone. Hope you guys all had a summer. Maybe we can like catch up and maybe sit together at some points. I'll be sitting kind of near the front if anyone wants to sit next to me. See you guys maybe. And then she'll send a private one to Telbron saying, I look forward to seeing you in class today. Hopefully, I hope you're well.
Tell her reply back. I'm doing all right. I hope I didn't cause too much trouble back at home for you with the window.
Nah, they got it fixed. Dad helped me out with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that awkward, we're in a friend group but can't really date anymore, or like not sure where our relationship is. Gotta love it. Anywho, you guys are gonna head off to class. Telbron, as you are leaving, you see Grayson, your not really rival, but someone that you had some perhaps clandestine meetings with to perhaps find some information on a certain friend's father.
Among other things.
Among other things. But maybe a little bit of that. And you see him kind of trip as he like closes the door awkwardly and sort of like adjusts his outfit and looks really uncomfortable, turns, looks at you, and immediately turns and walks away.
Grayson?
Just keeps walking.
That was really weird.
Kind of turns back and looks at you and runs up the door.
Hey, we need to... I'll find them later.
Roll me a perception check.
Not great. So a 10.
Okay,
Not
that was
great.
real weird. That was very strange. But weird stuff happens around here. Mac did a similar thing. Apparently, maybe people are just deaf on this campus. Maybe they're just not great at hearing you.
I guess.
Maybe
Maybe he's not a morning person. I don't know.
There you go. Maybe that's it. So you continue on. And yeah, you guys all get to class. Kai was always first in class last year. Does he still make sure he arrives early this time?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the front row.
Perfect. And then who arrives next, do you think? Awkwardly at the same time?
Oh, that'd be
Probably.
great.
It's from different directions.
Yep.
Three Stooges it through the door.
No, you.
Yeah.
The wings get in the way. It's great. It's wonderful.
Beautiful. You guys go in, and Kai will be very excited to see that your professor for this term for scrivening and symbology is Professor Brynn Blackstone. He is a Silver Quill professor who moonlights a little in the Prismari classes, because he looks at scrivening, symbology, runic arts. Like, he believes that yes, these are words, yes, it's scripture, it's all these kind of things, but it is an art unto itself of calligraphy and carving, and there is emotion behind it. And so his lectures are equally as dramatic, and he's this very he is a dampier, and dresses somewhat accordingly in a very high collar, very stand-upish and very flamboyant. Will
How do you spell his name? What's his name?
Brenneth, like Kenneth, but with BR.
Uh-huh.
Brenneth Blackstone.
Okay. Like
Actually, I might be lying about what he looks like, but nope, I knew exactly what he looked like, even from his description. Yes, good.
You're spot on. Good job.
I accidentally exactly figured out what he looks like.
Good job.
Good job. Good job.
Has those very circular glasses on, and a sharp tie pin.
What color is his hair?
Center. Almost a black blue.
Okay, I was like, is this just Percy from Critical Role?
If he was a dampier.
Basically is.
Pretty much, yeah. Welcome everyone to second year scrivening and symbology. I hope everyone's very excited. I'm excited to have you here. If everyone will pull out their quills, we will begin with some basic design work. And he will start doing some very pretty things on the board, of basically explaining this is an alphabet in some weird language, this is how you would write your name if it was this, and does basically one of those very introductory classes of these are the weird things we're going to be learning this year, and then continues to go on to talk about coded languages, secret codes and secret languages and things like that. If you guys, actually, Kai, you never looked. This is going to give it away. Everybody roll me a intelligence, just flat intelligence.
All right.
12.
Okay.
17.
And 10. I'm right in the middle right now.
You're all down. You're right down the middle.
You want to be in the middle?
God damn it, Kelly.
That didn't take long.
Nope.
So you are kind of focused. This isn't really, well, you are used to words having meaning, Telbron. You don't really care about how they look as long as they're legible. So this isn't really your bag. So you're focusing on your handwriting. Nell, however, as an artist, is very used to doing decorative script and has picked it up pretty quickly, and remembers back to the end of last year when you found a little book in a bog that was in a language that even Telbron, who understands all languages, did not understand. And you consider the fact that maybe it was in code.
Is someone beside? Like, who's sitting beside Nell? Is Kai beside Nell?
Did you sit in the front row?
Yeah.
Are you guys sitting, Kai, Nell, Telbron?
Yeah, Telbron's not sitting
Probably.
right next to Kai after the way
Yeah.
he acted, so.
Yeah, after the way Telbron acted, that's probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Nell's gonna lean over to Kai, and she's gonna write in her notebook. The book. Wonder if the book was in a code. And like nudge him and like point to the notebook.
Have I seen this notebook before?
This is the one that had the green stone on it that I think Nell ripped off and threw back into the bog. Someone ripped it off.
Oh,
and threw
yeah,
it back
I
in
have
the
no
bog.
memory of that book. I have no
Sorry, what
memory
did
of
you
that. Sorry.
You have no memory?
I have
I'm
no
sorry, what
memory of
did
that
you say,
book. I was
Traz?
traumatized.
I think Celdrynn's the one that ended up throwing it in.
Yeah,
there.
Celdrynn did.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I know Celdrynn was hurt by it because he knew it was so expensive.
Yes, because he's the one
Yeah,
that
no,
threw the
he-
gem. He was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So yeah.
The one that made you. Oh wait, you don't know. Then now we'll turn over to Telbron and be like,
And I believe Telbron kept the book over the summer.
now we'll be like, the book was a code. Maybe it was in code? Question mark. This is the thing.
Makes sense, because then I couldn't make heads or tails of what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Did you keep it?
Yeah, it's in my dorm.
All right, Code Master. The one that made you sick. The one with the gem.
A book's to make me.
The gem that Celdrynn threw away.
That was in a book?
It was on the cover.
From right behind all three of you, you hear, "Would you like to share with the class?" I rolled real high stealth.
Yeah. We were just discussing the potential uses for codes and how it would be very impossible, even if you knew many languages, that it could be a code. That's very interesting. And what would be the best way to go about cracking a code? Do they usually leave like keys about it somewhere, or is it like an inherent knowledge you learn, Professor?
Well, I think this is a perfect example of having to go to the library, and you can each write me a paper on 3 secret languages. How about that? You can go to the bibliothèque this afternoon. Yeah?
Oh, yeah,
All of
that
a
sounds
sudden,
good.
he's not a vampire anymore.
Oh. Yes.
That's a lot
Vampires
for you to.
Sorry.
That's a lot. That's a lot of paper. How long of a paper? Your dark sir?
We'll say 1,000 words. Oh, come now,
Noted.
Mr. L. I'm sure you could write that in your sleep.
I think I will.
Well, very good then. May I continue with my lesson?
Yeah, sorry, Professor.
Thank you. And he will walk back to the chalkboard and continue with his lesson. Yes, so after class, you have a little bit of homework to do. You might want to go to the bibliothèque,
Yay.
pick up some books on secret
Codes.
languages.
For
Coded
fuck's
languages?
sake! Thanks for getting me in trouble, bird brain.
Hey! We found a book. At least
We're
I
on a
recognized.
university campus now. There's fucking books everywhere.
Okay, but we found that
Byron?
book in a bog where they were summoning the things.
You have an entire dorm in a bog.
Yeah, so?
So, okay, so what book, what code is it written in then?
We need to find out.
We did find out. We're at the Biblioplex.
Yeah, I sent Telbron to do it. He's the one that kept the book.
Probably just trying to lure you back to his dorm room again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Am I even remotely near this conversation?
I thought you're-
I'm sure
aren't
you
getting-
are. You guys just
You are.
walked
You're
out of the
probably
class.
at
You're not
the
getting the
table.
book?
Okay, I wasn't.
You
you
guys
get-
all have to do homework, so you might all want to go to the
All right, fine.
But yes, I'm assuming this is as you guys walked out the door. So
Okay,
yes,
I
I'm
was-
sure you were there, Telbron.
All right.
Okay, why are you in such a bad mood already? The year just started.
Yeah, and you guys already got me in trouble. I'm trying to be good this year. I don't have time for tons of extracurriculars like last time.
Oh, so you don't have time for us friends? You found some cooler people in Prismari?
I mean, everybody in Prismari is pretty cool, but why are... Did you taking up, like, fly fishing or something? Because you're really, really fishing there now. Like, seriously.
I mean, you brushed us off.
I brushed you off?
I don't know. You just got really mad. Like, we found this weird book to do with the ooze. Like, don't you want to solve that mystery?
Yeah, sure. But isn't it just... We already know it's what's his shit.
Who?
Who?
It's the orc, you know, the dork
Mac?
orc. Yeah,
Mac?
yeah, him.
We don't know if he's tied to
Look,
it.
he's been every single place with the frogs and the mephits and the just come on, man. He fits
Okay, but you
it.
suddenly proof that book could be evidence, and cracking the code would be evidence.
All right, crack the code, catch the chode. Let's go. It shouldn't take years to catch a bad guy. Do we have any more classes today? Do I have any more classes today? I don't.
No.
All right.
Let's go to do. Let's go do the homework. If we work together, it will be easier.
Sounds good. Let's go. I don't have any more classes today.
Oh my god.
God damn it. As you guys head towards the Biblioplex, you see a large sign with a desk, or sort of a table next to it, you know, some kind of like advertisement thing. And you will probably recognize Mavinda Sharpbeak. She is a large Owlin counselor. She's sort of the school counselor. So you guys probably would have met with her last year to confirm what colleges you wanted to go into. So you've all at least met her once. And you see she is standing under a large sign that says, register for the Battle of Strixhaven. And she'll kind of wave awkwardly as no one seems to be at the booth.
I think now that we're out of class, and so we don't have to wear uniforms, so now probably has the Witherbloom uniforms that she does, but she's feeling real goth, so she takes off this like baggy hoodie, but underneath it she's wearing like the like black corseted bustier and like short black skirt and like fishnet leggings and like the spiky boots, and she's just like full like goth mode you know,
Mhm.
maybe proving some things to some people, but you know, she's definitely showing off stuff. So she'll take off her sweater and be like, "Oh, that was too warm in that class."
Trying to be respectful. I'm just like, probably turning a little red.
God damn it, Kelly. Mavinda will flag you guys down, not paying attention to Nelloris' outfit. I'd say, oh, hello, Mr. Stevedore, Mr. L, Mrs. Sullenclaw.
Miss, I am not married.
Why did I say Mrs.? I think I was
I don't
coming
know,
on
but
Miss.
I'm not a Mrs.
Yeah. Who knows what?
Who knows?
What's the? I can't even remember what the honorariums are for
Honorifics.
at SeaWorld. Honorifics. Thank you. Miss Sullenclaw. I hear you, Mr. L, are thinking of joining up for the Battle of Strixhaven for the Mage Tower game.
I wasn't thinking. I thought I was.
Oh, yes. Well, sorry. We like to get people officially to sign up. Xander, I
Oh.
gave him a form for you to fill out. You must not have seen him yet today.
No.
Oh,
Do I-
would you like to fill this one out?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, you're doing Mage Tower, Kai.
Yeah. Of course.
Interesting.
Well,
How
I
hard is
know you lot all are all friends. Would you all like to join the team? We've had a surprisingly small sign up this year. I
Yeah,
thought
no,
everyone
surprisingly
seemed very
small.
excited, but well, I mean, you're an average size for a small owlin.
You said this is a
Exactly.
large owlin. Did you mean a large owlin? Because I'm picturing fucking Big Bird.
So, yes, actually.
Is she actually
Like-
large size? Like 9 feet
Like
tall? Let's do this.
No, like 6 odd foot tall.
We're gonna say 9
like,
feet
So
tall.
medium
about
size.
Kai and Telbron's height.
We're gonna say 9 feet
retconning.
tall.
9 foot tall, yellow, talking to an invisible friend.
Go. Oh my god.
There we go.
I don't think I could do Big Bird. He's just soft spoken, right?
Yeah, it's a
Hi,
weird
guys.
voice.
It
Yeah.
is because
Yeah.
it's kind of childlike, and you can't really tell what it is.
Hi guys, how's it going?
There it is.
Like kind of like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, surprisingly
Oh,
wholesome
damn.
voices come out of his mouth sometimes. Damn
I
it.
know.
Sometimes.
What that mouth
sometimes.
do? Surprisingly
that mouth
awesome
do?
voices.
Comforts children.
Look to the camera.
And don't take it weird.
Anyway, not gonna make it worse. Not gonna make it worse.
Don't do it.
Mavinda will say, yes, are you interested? I know Xander is still looking for a few folks, but perhaps you'd be interested in joining the team too.
Yeah, potentially. Are you gonna tell them?
I haven't really considered just yet. So he kind of glances at Kai. Maybe not. How many people? How come you have so few signups this year?
Well, I think perhaps with some of the magical happenstances that were last year, might have been. Well, I think a few people are off-put by it, and are worried because although Mage Tower is a very safe game, there are many stops in place for bad magic. That everyone's a little worried that perhaps there are more things to come. Word unfortunately got out about the little mishaps that you all actually dealt with so valiantly.
What?
Are you familiar with the rules of Mage Tower?
No, could you explain them to me?
We actually have a rule book for them, unlike Silk Ball.
Wow! Amazing.
We didn't
Yeah,
have
here
rules
those
for
soap
that,
bar
though.
people
We
just
just
kind of
make up
make
as
up
we go.
the rules. Yeah, exactly.
Well, you see, so each team is an equal. You just need to make sure you have an equal number. We normally don't go past 5, otherwise it gets a little messy. But it's somewhat like capture the flag, except you instead of a flag, you choose a mascot. So if you are from Witherbloom, you might choose a pest to be one of your mascot
Flag?
to pick. Yes, your flag. And so it's a little degree of danger, especially with pests. Those ones are sharp. And you can see her kind of like scratches behind what would be an ear somewhat awkwardly for a moment, and sort of catches her words. And well, you see the 2 mascots are placed in high towers on opposite ends of the field, and then you have to collect them. Each team will try to steal the opposing mascot and transport it back to the tower at their end of the field, and you get 1 point for each of that. And the team that scores the most point by the end of the 3rd phase wins the game. Each phase is 20 minutes. Now, anything that could cause damage to a participant, a mascot, or a spectator, most importantly, or that would damage the field, is absolutely prohibited, and breaking this rule will get you expelled from the game. Questionable use of magic can be called as a foul by the referee, and participants who accumulate 3 fouls are ejected from the game, and the teams may not replace foul. Yes, Ms. Dale?
Ejected physically or mechanically?
Requested verbally first.
Oh,
if
okay.
you choose not to, I suppose physically, but most people play by the rules.
All right.
Sure. Why not? I have a little extra free time this year, so sure, let's do it. Let's get in shape. No, we'll sign
Here you
up
are, Miss Sullenclaw. Hands you a sign-up sheet and a quill.
Yep.
Oh my.
No, we'll sign up.
She'll sort of, as you're filling that out, or once you're done, she'll take it from you and kind of look around and be like, you all don't happen to have some spare time today, do you?
We have homework to fill out, but maybe?
Well, this is very much up your alley, Miss Sullenclaw. You see, for the Mage Tower game, one of the things I need to do is finish cataloging all of the mascots on campus. I've managed most of them, but I just don't know Witherbloom that well, and a lot of them seem to be running about Wiltroot. There's more than normal. Usually it's just the pests that stay in there, but a number of them, even the fractals, have seemed to gone in there. Would you perhaps be willing to catalog them for me? And she holds up like a bag with like a whole bunch of like the kind of things
So,
you would like
like-
put on a bird with like a little number around it.
Oh no.
So, like, we got to catch them all?
As
Yeah, we
many
gotta
as you
catch 'em
can,
all.
yes.
How many do you need?
Well, I think from my counts of our last inventory, I believe there's only about
100
12 left.
Oh, good. I was worried you were going to say like 151.
Oh no, we've
Very
caught
specific.
about 140 of them. There are about 100. I'm surprised you knew that, Mr. L. But yes, there's about 151 of them.
I know stuff.
Well, not many. But that wasn't a judgment of your intelligence, Mr. L. It's just very few people know that. It's a strange thing to be aware of. But you know, to each their own.
It's Mage Tower.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
So yes, would you be willing to?
Yeah, I don't think his homework would take all night, so that I think that's fine. Do you guys want to?
Yeah,
I can help.
you. Sure.
Oh
What?
my god, yes. Anyway, so thank you all so much. What's your perhaps I can assist in your homework. What are you studying?
Secret codes.
Oh, you're
Around
taking
3 secret-
scrivenings with Professor Blackstone.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I talked in class.
Well,
Oh,
we all
yes.
did.
He is very particular about that.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
has very choreographed lesson plans, so anything interrupting it is like an interruption of a performance. Well, I unfortunately am not too familiar. Actually, hang on. I gotta remember who she is. No, she's a fucking Silverclaw professor. She knows the shit. Well,
Yeah.
perhaps I could give you a hand. I'm not an expert by any means on ciphers, but perhaps I do know some of the main books. What was your assignment?
1,000 words on 3 secret languages.
Oh, yes, of course. I can find you a number of the best overview books, if you'd like. And then if you come find me in my office when you've got as many critters as you can. You don't need to bring the critters. You just need to put the things on them. That's all. If you could note the numbers on this clipboard, that would be lovely too. But not necessary. We can magically track them.
You have like some type of like index?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm a who's who of mascots on campus.
Say that.
Yeah, we're the only people allowed to say that.
But yes, well, you know where my office is in Silverquill, so please, I will go find those books. I will get them ready for you, and just come find me once you've gotten as many of these. If you can't find all of them, I completely understand, but I'd very much appreciate any help you can provide.
Of course. And trust me, we're not just gonna wing it. We're gonna make a plan of attack.
I bet you'll fly right through it.
Oh, totally. It'll be just it'll be we'll be performing at our beak performance.
You're all birds of a feather, aren't you?
It's true.
Well, enough humor for now. I will
Humor?
hopefully see you all soon. And she'll sort of waddle off. It's very strange seeing that, like, typical, because like she looks like she should be like a tiny barn owl, like one of those little ones that are just like a dome, except she's like 6.5 feet tall. And so she's doing that, like that owl and waddle, but like at 7 feet tall. And wanders off to the biblioplex, leaves you to your stuff.
All right. Well, we're gonna at least get books picked out. We don't have to waste time hunting them down.
Yeah.
No, and I can pick up the book on the way to Silverquill since that's where our office is anyway.
All right. Mascot hunting?
I guess mascot
so.
hunting.
Wonderful. So Nell, you will know the way to Wiltroot Hall. It is sort of a far corner of the Witherbloom campus, sort of off in the muck. No, don't read details of the adventure, Christa. I was like, this is a description of Wiltroot Hall. No, it's a description of stuff that goes on there. Don't mind that. Cool. So so the Wiltroot Hall itself stands in the middle of a large swamp that has a ton of like wooden bridges, basically, that are like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 feet above the swamp, give or take. And sort of little guardrails and stuff. If you've ever walked, especially if you're from the West Coast, you've walked through a marsh that has these little wooden bridges, right?
The boardwalks.
Exactly. Yes.
Along
So
the boardwalk.
so you guys will start. You'll sort of come at this place from the north, and we'll sort of head your way down. You guys are going to be hunting critters. Are you going to make your way to the hall, or are you just going to sort of start looking for little guys?
All right, how many do we have to find?
The thing she said there's a 12 running around here somewhere.
Okay.
I think that's right. I can't find it now.
Let's do
It's
this quick
okay.
then.
We'll pretend. We'll edit it in post if it's wrong.
I ain't editing shit. Let's go.
I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. Thank you for reacting,
Robin
Kelly.
just volunteered to start editing for Dork Tales.
There you go.
Well, there went the ears.
There went the ears.
Hang on, I gotta remember where we are in this thing. 13. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. You guys are gonna enter. We'll just make it as we go. You guys can head towards the center if you want and branch off from there. But you guys are gonna head in. So as you head in, you do notice it's not quite as soggy. Like clearly this is the edges of the bog. It's a little firmer. There's a lot of flowering plants in the area. It's surprisingly lovely, which isn't what, aside from Nell, what any of you would expect from a marsh. And it actually, smells kind of nice here. Whereas like the last bog you were in did not smell very good. In Sedgemoor, this is actually pretty nice around here.
Huh. Haven't been to this part of the bog yet. I knew where to go, but haven't actually had the opportunity to snoop around this place yet. So this is a great opportunity. It's
what would
quite
you snoop
nice
around
in
and
here.
find inside of a marsh?
Plants, animals, mushrooms, organisms. You
Like-
should see the collection I have going
Like,
And roll
in my
me a
dorm.
perception check, everyone.
what?
Oh dear.
A perception
Perception.
check, please.
Oh, okay.
Perception.
17.
I also got a 17.
7.
Kai still has his sunglasses on in a marsh, thus can't see shit. But both Nell and Telbron, you both see a green glint, sort of just off. The boardwalk is kind of level with the ground, but you see kind of out from a little bit of muck, a bit of a green glint, and both of you sort of reach for it at the same time and have a moment of sort of both grabbing at it. Oh.
Well,
we have one of those like zoom in moments. Who actually grabs it?
I think Telbron will be the first to back off.
Okay, so then Nell grabs it.
So you continue your list of things that you find, and you have now found a bright green. Like it looks like an emerald of some kind, but seems to have like kind of a swirl to the center of it.
Huh. Interesting.
What is it?
Don't think that's going to affect, and he's going to look back towards Kai.
What am I looking at here? What am I looking at? What did you say it was?
A emerald looking gem that has some floaty green inside of it.
Huh. What's this?
Over here.
What?
He's...
No, you might want to put it away.
Oh,
I think I was thinking of the last one.
Okay. Yeet. Throws
Or
it back
throw it.
away.
Make me an athletics check.
Yes. You don't want me to do it that one, do you? 'Cause if I know, I'd throw that very high, aren't I? If
I really do want you to roll a 1.
Yeah, no, you do. Athletics is gonna be a 4 of 16.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say a 4.
No.
No, you give this thing, you kind of float yourself up a little bit so
Yeah.
you're well over the rail, and you huck this thing and it goes it has disappeared from your sight and is out of reach. Kai.
So is it just anything that's green that makes you
What?
ill?
No, I'm fine. I'm good. This is great. This is a nice day out here. I'm enjoying this. This is good.
I don't think I need to roll insight to know that that's bullshit.
What are you talking about? No, everything's fine. It's all good. It's all...
Okay. Here, do you want this, this berry?
What? Oh, I don't want to...
It's pretty good.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
It's pretty good. God damn it.
I'm allergic to...
Green?
I'm allergic to green
Emeralds?
stuff, yeah. Yeah, emeralds they're pretty green.
What about like green stuff? So can you not have broccoli?
No, broccoli's fine.
Okay.
It's like green gems and stuff.
Alright, so not necessarily like say green light.
I mean, if it was like prismed through a gem, that would probably suck. Yeah.
Huh.
I haven't tried it for obvious reasons, so, and I prefer we not really investigate this.
Okay.
For obvious reasons.
So you guys are on a sort of a circular platform in at the end of this little trail of the boardwalk, and you notice you can go right or left. If you head left, you will head towards sort of a small, it looks like a little hut, sort of a couple circular little huts attached to one another. Nell, you will know these are observation huts, so they're little areas you can sit and, you know, look out the windows and stuff and warm up while you're out hunting the bog. Or you can head to your right, which is kind of a closer route towards Wiltroot Hall itself.
Do you think? Well, okay. So down there's like little observation hut. There's sometimes like, you know, people sit and talk and warm up a bit. Maybe we could go and see if anyone's there and if they've seen any of these mascots about. Or if we take this way, it's a closer way to Wiltroot Hall itself.
So, what are these, like, what the hell are the mascots out here?
Word? Might not hurt to ask, but do we know if anyone else is really here?
You don't hear much. Usually there would be classes, like this is a class bog, like, so there are a lot of classes that are out here. You don't really see anybody, like there's lots of tree cover between everything, but it's boggy tree cover, right? So they're all pretty singular trees. And so but you don't really hear much, you don't see much going on. So it's probably just like a lunch break kind of thing. There's just no classes running at this time, or everyone is in the hall itself, maybe with classes, but you don't really see many people around.
You know, we should head towards the hall, unless you think the observation deck can give us a good view of the area.
Are the observation decks any higher up than the bog?
There's a roof you could climb on.
Yeah.
I could also fly. I could also just fly up and get a better view, honestly. I forgot that.
Stop bragging.
I have wings. Now we'll lightly start to float.
Okay.
Wait, her wings are silent, so yeah, I don't get to make the flap flop sound. It's just
You do it just to spite?
Yeah, just
flap.
Just to piss off Kai. Yep.
Glad this boardwalk's here though, because seriously, the last thing I want to do is get this shit on my pants.
So you roll me a perception check, Nell.
That's not great. That is an 11.
Okay. You see a little rustling off to your right. You can see there's a bit of a sort of ground that's clearly more solid, and you see some sort of rustling in the bushes in that little clearing just off of the boardwalk.
I see wrestling. That way, to the right. Let's go to the right. And now we'll start. She'll like come down and then start running.
Oh, I could have just pointed and went message going, "Do you see anything?"
Hey,
That's true.
Kai will run off after her.
Okay. Are you following Telbron?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Like, oh, she moved already.
So
Do
yeah, so you
do we want
guys.
a map?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Can you
Just
give me one
over to where those sort of like little red doots are.
Dudes.
Dudes.
Red doots.
Doop. There we go.
Good lord. I just read a spell that I have, and that's insane. Anyways. Especially with the spell Sniper Feet is like...
So you guys run up to the edge here, and you start to see some rustling in the bushes just off to the far edge away from you guys across this sort of dry landing. And there seems to be a little field of mushrooms where you see a giant boar seems to be very aggressively ripping at these mushrooms. And as it does, it will, let's see if it will continue. It is focusing very intently on these mushrooms and ripping them up from the ground with its tusks and ripping at them.
Hey, be kind to mushrooms! Nell's gonna say.
It definitely notices you, and so it looks up, and its eyes almost look red with anger, like the beady little boar eyes, and it turns and it starts a-charging. Would everyone like to roll initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
One sec. It just reset everything for me. So we just.
That's
Now
always good.
There's the nat one on initiative.
That's always good.
Oh yeah. At the back.
Okay, so over by.
In amongst the mushy rooms.
Okay, and you need a boar?
Yes, please. All right, we have Telbron with a 10.
And
Beautiful.
Let me one sec, just checking my stats. Boop, boop.
Worries. We have Nelloris with a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And
We
16.
got Kai. And with a 16, right after the boar.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Are you
I'll
going to be
save.
better than the boar?
No, I'll save it. I'll save it. This boar needs a win.
He needs a win.
Oof.
No, don't do that, you silly window. Don't mind me. So he is going to take a move, and it looks like Nell's real close there. This thing is large sized for context, and so it gets to charge. So it is going to take a run at Nell and is going to attack with his tusks. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Silvery barbs at somebody.
Wei's not here.
Yeah.
Is Wei the only one that took silvery barbs? What?
I think so.
I only got
It's
2
a-
spell slots, dude.
it's not available to druids.
It's technically not even available to sorcerers, but he took the silver quill background, which allowed him to take it.
Yup.
So that's going to be 4d6 because he's charging. That's really high.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. That is going to be.
Are you?
I am. 19 plus 3 is 22 damage.
Ah!
Are you still up?
Yep. Yeah.
Can you
Yep.
make me a strength saving throw, please?
Yeah, as a reaction, because it's within 10 feet of me, it's gonna get my halo of spores as well. So it needs to make a con save.
A con save? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good. How's a 19 do you for?
Oh, that'll definitely be the 14. So nothing happens, but Nell, like, gets spores herself. She also, like, as it gets hits, like, spores come off of Nell and do nothing to it, apparently. So yeah, strength save, you say?
Strength save, I say.
That's a 14. How's that looking?
A 14 does succeed, so you do not get knocked prone. This boar rushes up to you and almost just like catches your side with its tusk and tosses you up into the air, and you would have flopped back down on your back, except your wings are still intact and you manage to lower yourself to the ground. Kai, you are up next.
Okay, this thing just gored the shit out of Nell. I have a quick question. So I accidentally took the wrong metamagic feat. I took Seeking. Can I take Twinned instead?
Sure.
Is this
That
a good
works for
idea?
me.
You know what? I'm going to wait until after this fight so that it's more fair. So in the meanwhile, I am going to look at this, go, how about no, pig? And let's go ahead and cast... Well, let's cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh.
Oh, what?
All right, so a giant glowing fist is going to appear right next to the boar and punch it in the face.
Of course it's a fist.
Nice.
Beautiful.
It has to be.
Has to be. That is going to be, it's a base 19.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Beautiful.
And that's going to be 6 points of damage, if I'm not mistaken. I add my charisma to that, right?
Yes? I think you add your whatever to it, yeah.
For a spiritual weapon is your spellcasting modifier, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be 6, and spiritual weapon is a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Perfect. So that's going to happen, and then I'm gonna firebolt it because that's just a
Beautiful.
regular action,
Do the
Yep.
thing.
and that's a nat 20.
Yeah!
Yes!
Should I buy one of those red buttons and record the blah 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 blah? I should, right?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be. Holy crap! That's one off max damage. 19 points of fire damage.
Holy doodles.
So just
19.
firebolt coming out
Sorry,
the
did you say
eyes.
16 or 19?
Is 19 and 6, so 25 points of damage
so
total.
25 altogether. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so he rises off the platform for just a moment as the eyes go red and you blow a big chunk out of the side of this boar, and at first it smells like burnt hair, but then it smells like roast pig, so it's actually pretty good.
Hey, eyes on me, dinner.
Telbron.
How wounded does this poor pig look now?
It looks pretty rough.
Okay.
Took like a big chunk out of its shoulder.
So Telbron is going to start summoning necrotic magic and cast Hex. And he
Beautiful.
essentially says in Abyssal, consider your life forfeit. Then he's going to Eldritch Blast it.
Sick. Do it.
Oh, plus... so 19?
That'll do it. Do some damage.
Need a couple dice now. It's a D10 plus with my Hex, an extra... Wait, what spells? D6, okay. So 4 force, 3 necrotic, and an extra 2 thunder for Genie's Wrath. So
Ooh, what's all that together?
9 damage, 9.
9 damage. Beautiful. Wonderful. Yeah, you what's your Eldritch Blast look like again? Is it like lightning because you're of your genie?
Yeah, so it's a large purple blast, but you see lightning surrounding it as he
Sick.
fires it.
Beautiful. And then let's go down to Nell.
All right. So Nell's like not looking great. So I think Shay
You look great.
will like kind of like go on top of Nell and just like start like holding down like pressure onto one of the like wounds to give Nell advantage on her attack, and then Nell's gonna look at the boar and just say, "Ow! How do you like that?" And then she's gonna cast Inflict Wounds,
Hell yes.
which I have advantage for.
Beautiful. I love that, like,
Which I'm-
tiny little Nell is up at front of this, and then the two beefy guys are way back shooting, like, ranged attacks.
Yep. And it's fine. I'm
Aw.
the like healer of the group right now, so it's fine.
Fine! It's so fine.
So that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Beautiful.
All right. So then we grab my 3d10s.
Dang.
Yeah, Love Inflict Wounds is such an overpowered first level spell. It's great.
Really is.
I love it.
It's very good.
It's so good. I enjoy it very much. Do. And so this is necrotic damage, which I could have rolled better on. So that's going to be 15 points of necrotic damage.
Woohoo. Okay.
And then reaction. I'm gonna, cause like recharges on my turn again. I'm gonna just do another poof of my spores. So if you can make me another con save, that would be great.
I don't think it's gonna matter. That's a 13.
Yeah, you needed a 14, so he's gonna take another 4 points of necrotic damage.
Beautiful. It honestly doesn't matter. Because as you what did you hit it with? What was the first thing you hit it with?
Inflict
wounds. So you take all this sort of bubbling pain up inside of you and throw it right back at this thing. And you reach out and put a hand on it, and this like black and dark green energy like spirals its way up and out under its skin and back in, and it just tears itself down, ripping all of the energy out of it, and it writhes down to the ground as your spores puff out and begin to eat away at the already dead flesh of this boar lying there.
Ow. I just wanted to save the mushrooms.
You okay?
It looks like the mushrooms got their revenge.
Not really. I am very hurt. Nell's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself at a first level because ouchies.
Oh, we
Sort of
won.
leaning back.
I like the winning music. Yep, it's
You're
great.
welcome. Literally called Can't
Wendy.
Stop Winning.
That's great.
All right. So Nell's all right. She's back to like 2/3 health.
So you have
That's
now
up to me with
stopped
boars,
bleeding
apparently.
externally, but you're
Yep.
still covered in blood down the one leg.
And now I'm just
Um,
bleeding internally. That's where it's supposed to be, right?
That's where the
Yeah.
blood's supposed to be. You're fine.
Oh,
You
ow!
what the hell was that? I mean, it was a pig, but it was dead?
No, I think I was just angry. It's dead now.
Yeah, it's definitely dead now.
I guess I was just hungry.
Nice.
I know you said dinner, but my I don't know. My magic made it kind of look. You may not want to eat it.
I was mostly just trying to intimidate it. Hey, good job out there. Floating hand.
To yourself?
To a spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Yes, just
you
between
did to
Kai and the
yourself?
spiritual
Come on.
weapon?
Yeah, he's gonna
It floats up and high fives you, and does it?
Nice.
Do you keep it active, or are you just?
I'm gonna keep it. It's active for a minute. I'll keep it up. This is the second level spell.
What that hand do though, Kai?
It fisted that pig good. You hear it squeal?
It's because you went in raw.
Yeah, but I warmed it up afterward.
And Chris is gone. Good night.
I gave it the old sexy eyes and you know, sets all the pork loins afire.
God damn it!
Yeah, you made it so it was an extra tenderloin.
Oh my god!
Was that one of the mascots that we just fucked up?
I really hope not. I don't think they said they were small.
So,
which school
no.
has a?
The Strixhaven mascots. I always forget what all.
I don't know.
Are.
We got like a paladin school here.
No one's an inkling. That's the only one I know.
Yes. Okay. So there are inklings. Right. My keyboard's dead. Everything is falling apart today. Mascots.
Not us.
Yeah, you guys are doing well,
Maybe a little Nell.
kind of great.
I'm a little bit better.
Okay, so Lorehold has spirit statues. Prismari has an art elemental.
Yeah,
Quandrix are fractals. Silverquill are inklings, and Witherbloom are pests. You can take a little googly if anyone wants to know what those look like. And yes, so this is not one of those. However, like, this is a learning. This isn't the detention forest or whatever the fuck it is in Harry Potter, where there's a whole bunch of deadly things they send children into. This is legitimately a very safe place to study local flora and fauna. Something like this probably shouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Okay. Is this why there are any like students here right now? Like the pig ate them?
I mean,
Did the pig turn them into mushrooms? Can pigs turn things into?
No, I don't think it could cast magic.
I don't know. We fucked it up pretty quick. You didn't have a chance.
Is it bleeding any black substance, Christa?
No more of other than the black substance that
no.
came out of Nell.
Wait, black substance came out of Nell.
Dun dun dun. You were looking at the wrong Witherbloom student the whole time.
That would be very well played, Christa. That would be very well played.
Wouldn't that be great?
Right.
Yeah.
Secretly
Talk to me
is
after,
BBEG.
Robin.
I will.
It was
All right.
Robin all along. Doo doo
Could you
Nell.
imagine? Oh god, that would
Nell
be
is
amazing.
the BBEG.
No, it's Shay.
Yes.
Shay's the boss man
Shay.
behind everything.
Shay's controlling
Shay's-
Nell. Shay's just an intellective
the
hour.
BBEM.
Yeah,
The big bad evil
big bad
mushroom.
evil mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are, however you guys are doing, if you're still going to move on, you are once again at a sort of crossroads. You can head north to your right. That will lead you.
Looks like a big-
Eventually, you do see across the way. It will sort of lead you around to another observation hut. You can go back the way you came and continue on to the other observation hut, or you can turn left and you see Wiltroot Hall in front of you, just to the south.
South. We're going to the hall, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go to the hall. Maybe they have healing potions, healing sodas.
Healing beer.
Oh, yeah, that
Nell,
could-
hang back.
Come on, Righty.
Telbron's gonna motion the Nell to hang back for a minute.
Okay. Now we'll hang back.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Healing Hands. While Kai is
Oh,
Oh my.
ooh.
Is that why you let Kai go ahead?
Nope. So, take an extra 6 points of healing.
Extra how many?
Oh,
6.
thank you.
Okay. As you guys head to the south, you see the beauty that is Wiltroot Hall. The trunk of an enormous dead tree rises nearly 100 feet in the air. Near the ground, the wide trunk has been hollowed out and carved to form doors, windows, and a spacious learning center. Surrounding the tree is a wooden platform that overlooks the bog and walkways beyond. But you'll notice if Kai, you're kind of the first one forward, you go to open the front door and it's very quiet. It doesn't seem like there's anybody around right now.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
All right. That's a 13 plus -1. So 12.
It is a safe bet that there's just no classes right now.
Okay. So
Not all
I
buildings are
don't
used
get
all
to
the
say
time.
the line. Understood.
What? I don't know what line it is.
You know, it's quiet. A little too
Oh, you're still welcome to believe that.
I just want to play Star Fox. Thanks.
It's Wrath. A little too Wrath. There you go, millennials. I got you.
Yes, but you do look inside, and you see there is a big central area, and then what looks like kind of 4 smaller study rooms just off to the sides there.
Let me know when a minute has passed, because that's when my hand vanishes.
Okay. If you guys are gonna go in and look around here for a little bit, it'll probably disappear.
Nell's gonna start looking for and like healing sodas.
Wonderful. You are sort of digging around. You will see there is a open medicine cabinet kind of thing, like one of those old school medicine cabinets. And you'll see it says like for student use, refilled every second Tuesday or something like that, or whatever fantasy days of the week it is. And you'll notice that there are on Good Thursday, every third Good Thursday. You'll see there are some herbalism. You'll recognize these now. There's some herbalism kits, some poisoners kits, that you can kind of. There's enough stuff that you could throw together for herbalism and poisoning, because there's all that kind of stuff in the swamp. And then you also see 3 vials of pre-made antitoxin, and two potions of healing.
Ooh.
Just the regular ones.
Yeah. Nell's gonna be like, they're for student use. We're the only students here right now.
I mean, or you could just like take a minute to like catch your breath, like.
Oh yeah.
If you guys would like to take a short rest, you can take a short rest.
Yeah. Nell will do a short rest to finish up.
Where did he?
Right, kind of here, right, like, right in the like front chestal area.
Kai will inspect, but like actually inspected. But it's like kind of, huh? Does this hurt? Poke.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, no, there's a decent amount of bruising there. Okay, I guess I could tell you to walk it off, but I don't think that'll work. Is there like an ice machine around here, like an elemental cooler?
Absolutely. You'll see off to the side there is a like a suit of armor that is holding like a big bucket in front of it.
Oh, can I?
And there's a. Go ahead.
Can I do something else instead?
Please.
Just because I'm feeling smoking hot in this jacket. I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna look around, and he's gonna find a rock somewhere, like something that conducts heat in a pretty good way, and is going to just kind of like ray of frost it.
Beautiful.
And then just like, here, use this. It should cool you down.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Celdrynn, what you up to?
It's funny, you just
Kind of rolling his eyes a little bit.
And then already got banged up.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say again, Kai?
It's funny, you just started putting them on display and then some pig goes and bangs them up.
Yeah. Well, thank you to you there. Be back to right as rain soon.
Awesome. Just Telbron like looking at stuff.
I'm just like,
I love the question in the chat from Random. How long does Hex last? Can Telbron move it to another target?
Didn't that happen last time we fought and had Tex on? Weren't you gonna put it on Kai?
we talked about when we're in a house, so 90 feet was not an issue.
Yes, exactly.
And I can't move it unless he dies. So
yes.
Good luck there.
I remember this conversation now. Okay, wonderful. So you guys, if you guys would like, you can take a short rest if you want to kind of sit around for a bit. You look around; it's pretty empty in here, aside from that one kit. There's a bunch of desks and stuff like that. Nothing too terribly interesting to find, though. When you guys go to leave, which direction are you thinking of going? You can go, so from this central spot, there are a ton of options to head off from. There is a number going kind of northeast, southwest, southeast, south, kind of every direction you could possibly think. So if you guys, I apologize, not great non-map language, but where do you guys think you'd like to go?
I think that it's really dangerous and we need to be careful because we know what happens. So if Nell flies off anywhere, we know she shouldn't fly southwest because she'll definitely get beaten up if she does that. They have a history.
Oof.
Now then, that joke didn't work? Okay.
Oh.
I was trying to think if it's a South by Southwest joke, but I never watched that show.
No, it's Southwest Airlines.
Yeah,
Oh.
Southwest Airlines.
They have a habit of
Gotcha.
beating passengers up. I'll take that out of the edit. Just in case we're sponsored.
Sure, leave my shitty joke in.
All right, I won't take it out.
Anyway, yeah. So,
is there
so looking
any
at all these mini trails?
Yeah.
Are there any?
I was just gonna ask, like, because they've been collecting them in the swamp. Is there any like, or tagging them in the swamp? Is there any like whiteboard saying like where they found a lot of stuff or anything like that?
It's a very good question. Roll me a investigation.
That's all right. Oh, that's gonna be a 10.
A 10?
Not great. Yeah.
Now you guys took locate creature, right? Or whatever it is.
well, that's not something I can get.
Why not? Just pay for it.
Yes, because that's how magic works.
No, I
That's
could. If I slept, I could like talk to animals, but I can't locate animals or plants. Second level. Yeah, I could if we took a really long sleep. I could learn it tomorrow morning.
Well, unfortunately, we have homework tonight, so I don't think that's going to work.
Is anybody else investigating for what Nell was talking about?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Well, that was better, so that's only an 8. It was a 16. It rolled.
What are we doing? Like, are you finding anything at all?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to see if there's any like notes or anything, like a whiteboard saying where they found these things.
Okay, they'd have something here because then they were hunting them down for a while.
Kai's gonna use investigation.
Beautiful.
That's an 11.
Team awesome here.
Still the best one possible. I will
that the
say,
best roll?
it was the best
Yes,
roll.
That
I
was
rolled
the
a
best
10. Traz rolled an 8. You rolled an 11. Like, team
Kai,
awesome.
you are just naturally lucky in this kind of bullshit. You reach down, pull open a drawer, and there is there is a small stack of like their first date incident reports. And there are a number
first date incident reports?
first aid incident. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, this date ended
First
up with
aid
someone needing an
incident
eye patch.
Exactly. Oh, so many ways that could be wrong. Anyway, it references a number of animal attacks in the last like week. So like and it's like first day of classes, so it's like literally been happening since the beginning of the semester.
Okay, animals have been attacking all over the place, from the sound of it.
Huh.
Think something's gotten wild up then?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes things just go wild, right? Like they go, like maybe something got into the ecosystem or the food, or.
I mean, the black goo made.
I mean, but it could
creepy.
just be like, honestly, like. It could just be like students moving in and playing bad music. Could just annoy them into attacking. Like it sounds, yeah, I know, but like somebody comes in here and plays like, I don't know,
Lamb of Strahd.
Lamb of Strahd's pretty bad. Yeah. Like some bad music at all hours of the night. Like it could, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I think that's the best joke I've ever made. So stupid.
Lamb of Strahd.
It's going in my notes.
No, clearly no one else's siblings
Not
were
Strahd
really
Smack?
into Lamb of God for a while. Strahd Smack is also very good.
No, sorry. I was trying to pull up the stats for Shroom to try and see, because the chat was like, I was going to silently roll an investigation check for Shay and see if they were better than all of us combined.
Probably, let's be
amazing.
fair.
Nope, Shay rolled a 4, so...
Shay
like,
very intently pulls the reports out of Kai's hand and looks at them and lays them all on the table and runs around looking at them investigatively, and then moves a bunch around and grabs a big thing of red string and ties them all together, and then backs off looking at their work, and you all look down at the table and it's all just been crumpled into like a very bad self-portrait of Shay.
Oh!
That's actually impressive. How did you do that?
Huh.
The mushroom can't read, can it?
It doesn't need to read.
Look at the picture.
It feels.
Hey. Oh, it's a dick.
No!
Oh, it's
It's a
you.
mushroom!
It's the very end of a dick.
I thought it was,
Yeah.
it was just a short dick.
That's a giant head.
Hey, dude, some people, man, like
You don't know what dwarf dicks look like.
I most certainly do. Okay, I played high school sports.
Valid point.
I thought Kelly himself said that.
What kind of art have you been looking at?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Almost.
Fair. Anywho, yes, you don't find anything other than there have been a number of animal attacks in the area. And you will find one report that does say people have been seeing other mascots in Witherbloom. Normally it's just or in Wiltroot rather. Normally it's just pests, the little Witherbloom mascots, but people have been seeing fractals and art mascots and elementals and things like that. Kind of weird.
All right, I think we just need to choose a random direction. So,
I'll head off to the east then.
Okay.
sure, let's do it.
Go tell them kind of just pat Shay for the picture and move on.
They take it for a moment and then realize that you're praising them and then accepts it and walks off after you. I really like I'm just imagining the noise of like mushroom, but like dense. Well, no, because they're kind of a hollow sound, so they're kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like it's like a puff, puff, puff.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like if you took like 4 little marshmallows and just went tap 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 tap. Very satisfying.
That's true.
Anyway, okay, so you guys are going east. Okay, so are you going to go? There's sort of 2 directly east, and then there's one kind of northeast. If you put yourselves on the map of which one you're going to, and then I'll know which direction you are.
This one?
Probably
go this
east,
way.
east.
East.
The east, the kind of middle one.
The Middle East.
Yeah.
Nope.
Watch that be like the peaceful place. Like there's peace there.
Exactly. You joke, but you guys are gonna walk down this path, and you don't really see much. It's pretty quiet. It's pretty nice in the area. It does have that more like boggy smell to it. Now that you're sort of deep in the center of Wiltroot, but you kind of walk along and there's some like birds. It's not like devoid of life. It's just you don't really see anything suspicious until you get to that sort of center point where you have now 4 directions you can go. Going southwest will take you back towards Wiltroot. Heading southeast will take you far south. Heading north will take you to another one of the observation huts.
Let's check out the other hut.
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe there's some.
Let's go.
Did you have a good summer, Kai?
It was okay. Yeah, I don't know. You?
It was okay.
Yeah, right. It was kind of boring.
I had to deal with my mother all summer. That was fun.
Yeah, your mom sounds like a real piece of work. Like, I mean, no cap. My parents are. I mean, my mom and my stepdad are pretty boring, but they're kind of nice, you know. So my mom's kind of in that phase where she's like all empty nesting. So like, which is really weird. What?
My mom would empty nest. She wants to freaking keep me in that nest.
Does your mom actually have a nest? Is that like an actual thing for your empty nesting? Like,
so the house kind of looks like it's built like a nest, but there's like multiple floors in it, so it's like a combination of a nest.
So it's like a tree house.
It's like a tree house, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
And then the beds
my stepdad's
are
made some of those.
Straw and like stick material, but like also bound in like linen, so it is like a mattress, but also like it's like a comfy mattress. Like, you know those like beanbag things you see that people have that
like
are
a
just
Papa's
giant.
armchair.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa
What was that noise?
I don't know.
What was it? It definitely wasn't the DM bapping their mic with a piece
Nope.
of paper.
Who said that?
God, is that you?
Which one?
Wait, which god?
Asmodeus? Is that you? Asmodeus,
Definitely
Asmodeus,
not.
do. Asmodeus, Asmodeus, do.
I'm real tired of that song.
Oh, yeah, I would be too.
Yeah, for eternity. Yeah. All right, let's head into the observation.
Wonderful. You guys are gonna walk in, and you're in a bit of a greenhouse. So it's a little bit warmer in here. It's not like tropically warm, but it's a little, it's a little muggy. And you don't see too much in here at first, but then you sort of hear there's sort of a little bit of a walkway that goes lower. So it looks like it would be almost below the walkway, but there is a ramp that goes down to your left, and you hear voices. Kai, can I get you to roll me an intelligence check?
That is going to be just an 11.
Okay. This sounds vaguely familiar to you. One of the voices that you hear, but you hear, it sounds almost like arguing, like not yelling, but arguing.
What are you doing, Kai?
There's like yelling around. We hear what they're yelling about.
Oh, okay. Whoops, that the wrong way. There we go.
You guys are gonna kind of sneak over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. You guys will sneak around to the edge, and you'll start listening in, and you will hear some talking. You'll hear a voice saying, "Look, I'm really sorry to disturb you. I didn't mean to bother you, but I need some water, and I need you to leave so that I can get it, because you're like part of it right now, and I need it not infused with a being." Look, come on, there's tons of water just outside. No, this is are you guys gonna peek around the corner?
Yeah,
Yes.
all stealthy like.
Okay, roll me
Well, I
stealth.
feel like I was gonna say with that word.
That is not a good number.
17
Nope,
for now.
it is not.
That's an 8.
Okay.
Oh god.
I got a 9. So
I got a 17, you guys.
Okay, so I
don't you have a
love.
bonus to stealth.
Yeah, but do have a bonus and stuff.
I like that. So you guys have set yourselves up on the map here with Nell on one side and Telbron and Kai on the other. So I think it's probably fair to say that you guys are trying to like both look around the corner and like
Dude, stop pushing.
sort of passive aggressively.
Stop pushing.
I was here first. Can you
And
just
then
one shit?
I-
You guys both fall, kind of atop one another.
Shay got a 15, just to let you know. Shay and Nell are just like silent.
Absolutely silent. You guys thump. The conversation stops, and Javnesh, Stoutclaw, your buddy, the Owlin, who works at the Bows End Tavern and I believe plays silk ball with you, he looks over and is like, Kai? Telbron?
Freeze! We caught you red-handed.
Caught him red-handed doing what?
Is what I would
Oh,
say if he was doing anything bad, you twit.
I'm gonna get up and kind of shove Kai a little bit as I get up.
Use him to stand up.
Yep.
Oh, shit. You had shit all over your hand. What the fuck, man? Oh,
We're in a
what is
greenhouse.
this? It's like
I cast prestidigitation on my hands. I believe Kai.
Nell's gonna cast Druidcraft and have some flowers sprout up out of the thumb on his hand.
Oh, just
Out of my hand?
missed.
Guy's hand?
Yeah, of your hand. On
Looks
like
like
where
you're
the shit
giving
is.
someone flowers.
Yeah.
Kai, you shouldn't have. Sorry, I'm not interested.
Javnesh is going to step forward and kind of between you two, and has a big like jug in his hands. It's like, guys, what are
Hi,
you doing here?
Javnesh.
Oh,
Nell's gonna say. from behind the
Nell.
corner. Hi. Apparently, I need to be referee between these two.
And what are you doing here? I didn't think there were any classes today.
Yeah, there are.
No, we're supposed to round up mascots for a professor.
Have you
Oh,
seen
for
any?
Professor Sharpbeak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few, but I'm just dealing with this guy right now. And he says that you'll see what had looked like a. You realize Javnish was in here like talking to nobody. Like you don't see anybody else here.
Mm-hmm.
But the water in this still pool, well, the water has a little bit of a fountain kind of burbling into it. But the water all of a sudden coalesces into this almost like snake form, and sort of like comes up out of the water and looks down at all of you. Says, if anyone's dealing with anyone, I'm dealing with you.
Weird.
Is that a mascot?
Nicely done, Kelly. If anyone would like to roll me nature,
Yeah.
Sure,
Aha,
not
well,
my strong suit, but
Certainly. This is Nell's shit right here.
actually, that's not awful. Okay, I'll take that.
It's apparently not her shit because that's only a 10.
I rolled a 15. How did I beat the truth?
Because I rolled a 7. I rolled a 7 on the die.
Telbron, as much as you hate to admit it, Kai is right. This is a water weird.
Oh, that's the joke.
That was the joke.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
Yes. Javnesh will go, yeah, this is Lothanep. They live around Witherbloom. But they like to hang out here when there's no classes in session. But classes started today, which I've been trying to explain to them. Well, you're the first here, and I haven't seen any professors, so it doesn't count.
We're students?
And he kind of hugs
that
this big
count?
jug he's carrying.
Okay. Hold on a sec. This is
What's
dumb.
the jug for? Are you supposed to go in the jug? Or is he
Do you
supposed to
need-
go in the jug?
Do you
They
need
supposed to go in
water?
the jug?
Yes, this specific fountain has some properties in it, and I got sent to get some water from it for Chef Axe Chucker's
Dude, give him some water.
special. He can have water when I vacated, and I am not done here yet.
What can we do to make you done here?
That's it. I'm leaving. Guy's gonna
you
turn around
leaving?
and walk away. Yeah, he's gonna walk away.
Okay. Okay.
And then go, and then it's gonna walk back.
Oh my.
Like, what do we have here?
Do we recognize Kai?
He's gonna like smooth his hair back.
I think you guys do.
Okay.
I think we've gotten used to this
I
already.
was gonna say, have we gotten used to this shtick?
I realized that I forgot to do this all game. Sorry. I failed you.
Girl.
I forgot the girl.
You think it's gonna work?
I mean, people seem to not notice him.
So funny.
Excuse me, Mr. Weird. I hear there is a disturbance here.
He looks at you, or they look at you and look at the rest of you as Javnesh is looking at you, very confused.
Perhaps we have not met. I am Associate Professor Hugh Laureate L.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay, I will.
God damn it, Hugh Laureate.
Nat 20. I shit you not.
Wow.
I shit you not. I shit you not. I'm gonna send a photo to the chat right now.
Oh, no.
Do it.
Holy shit.
Oh, beautiful.
That is too funny and too perfect.
There we go, just in case.
Ha! Amazing.
Oh, Boise. The water
What
bird
balls.
goes, "Oh, Professor, are you new this year?"
Yes, I am. I'm straight out of Elos, doing a lecture series on quantum defibrillation.
Well, that sounds terribly interesting. If you do want in the spots, I'll be sure to attend.
Indubitably.
Well, I suppose if that means that classes are back in session, I should probably head back to the outer marshes.
That's probably a good idea, but there aren't very many students around here aside from Mr. Nash.
Stout Claw.
Yo, you're
He's
not
like
in one
trying
of
to
my
play
classes.
along with you.
You're not in one of my classes, son. I do my best. If you just let him get some water, I see no reason why you can't enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, perhaps then that would be the best for both of us. I will go down this drain for the time being and return in a few moments.
Fair. Be sure not to go too far down. I'd hate for you to get drained. It would be a draining experience.
Something drained for extra credit. What?
What?
So many names. Lothanep. Lothanep will sort of give you a very wiggly bow, and and slunk, and all of a sudden the only burbling that comes from the fountain is the fountain, and you no longer see any Lothanep. And Javnes turns to you and goes, "I genuinely can't believe that worked."
It was me the whole time.
Makes two of us.
That was some great deception there, Professor.
Look, joke all you want. It didn't have to work on you. It just had to work on him. Okay?
I'm not joking. I said good job by Professor. I can't believe he believed you were a professor, though.
I could profess.
Yeah, considering you didn't even change your clothes. You know what? I'm not going to dig too much into that.
Yeah,
Javnesh
like,
is going to grab this jug full of water and walk over and sort of set it down.
what do water reads know about clothing?
He's got a point.
Like, I didn't see him wearing, like... Anyway.
I can come up with a good water-based, like,
His
turn on
peaks-
Gucci.
His peaks were just flapping in the breeze there.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't wearing his humid. He wasn't, what, humidor? No.
No, that holds cigars.
Humidior.
Humidior.
Humidior? No, bad. No.
That's pretty bad.
Javnesh will so why are you guys here?
Oh, we're here to tag mascots.
Oh.
Have you seen any?
Yeah, I have. I've been seeing like some art elementals, and even some fractals, which I didn't expect to. Where did I see them? Oh shit, there. And right behind you, from behind the fountain, you see a weird little
But there was already
bundle
right there.
of a strange little bundle of anthropomorphized quadratic equations. I don't know what fractals look like. It's a fractal.
Time to fractal rock.
Down the
damn it.
fractal rock. Down the fractal rock.
I used a different hair thing tonight, and it doesn't want to curl, and I'm so angry right now.
I can't know see you like fussing for the
I know, I've
past.
been doing it for like 5 minutes now because I used a moose tonight instead of my normal stuff.
Oh yeah, moose doesn't change.
Moose doesn't change. No. Bullwinkle, man.
Yes, and so from behind this this little fractal comes running out. And they're just gonna be a number 1 over here.
The loneliest number.
So,
Get
it. Now you are to catch mascots
And tag him.
and tag them. So to do so, let's everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
There's my luck.
There we go. There's
There we
better.
10, which I accidentally typed as 100. Much better initiative.
Okay, so you guys can use whatever skill check you feel is appropriate to get this thing.
Okay.
Oh, I know what
So
kind of song this is, though. Go ahead.
So I guess that is Robin will go first.
Yeah,
and
I
Javnesh is going to help you, so feel free to
Okay.
whatever
Yeah.
you do roll with advantage.
Cool.
Nice.
I would like to try and like get this thing.
Okay.
Nell's gonna try and cast Thorn Whip at it.
Sure.
She now has Thorn Whip as a thing, so you're just gonna see her like summon a whip. She's gonna crack
Does it come from a
and then-
rose?
Yeah, it comes from a rose. And
La
then
da
she's
da
gonna
da da da.
Okay. Attack.
I will. Is there any way that I can make it not take piercing damage? Because I don't want to do this like I don't want to hurt it. I just want to bind it.
Sure. It's not thorned.
Cool. It's just a whip. Cool whip. That's
Just a
gonna
cool
be
whip, just a cool
a
whip.
24 to hit.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, and if it's large or smaller, I can pull the creature 10 feet closer to you. So she's just gonna go, and then just like
Beautiful.
very like she's gonna give a wink and then just pull it forward towards the wall.
Beautiful. So it comes a little bit closer, and it is now held. So I will assume that you all have a couple of these little things on you, so we don't have to be figuring out who has what. So next is Telbron. Would you like to, if you would like to try to put this thing on it, it requires either a athletics or a sleight of hand.
Oh. Yeah, it's the same for me either way.
Okay.
But I get advantages, right?
Yes, yeah. Give you the help.
13.
Uh,
Great.
So you go over to this thing, and it's wrapped in vines, but it is also like just
Oh.
random pieces of math.
Can I use
where
my
do you-
student die then?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Use your student die.
Because I actually have one for athletics, so 4, so 17.
Okay, so you are sort of looking at this thing like, oh god, where do I even put this? And then one kind of like thing that almost looks like a leg sticks out, and you manage to sort of put this on, and like it's like a zap strap, and you zap it shut, and it tries to flail it off, but unsuccessfully, and then so it's just there, kind of like flapping around in your thorn whip. Actually, does it grapple it, or it just pulls and then goes away?
It's a cantrip, so I think it probably it lasts, I think, the turn. So I think it's just
cool.
yeah.
So yeah, so you get this thing on it, and then the vines kind of fall away, and it sort of bobs away quickly away from you guys, and floats off out of a window. You have successfully caught one mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Javnesh kind of looks at you guys and looks at it. Do you guys want a hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering how large this place is, the help would be appreciated.
Yeah, can you hand me that towel?
Sure. Reaches over.
I'm gonna go dip it in the water and wipe the shit off my jacket.
Beautiful. And on that, we will take a quick break of going and getting drinks and refreshing ourselves and taking a quick break.
And fixing my hair. We'll be back.
Yes. Welcome back. We are, I think, having a good time with just 4 of us for tonight. Looking forward to having our other friends back for more Strixhaven adventures. What exciting things are everybody up to here on Dork Tales?
We're in the middle of planning a very, very lengthy run of games at the end of March for streaming for survivors.
Yeah, we are.
I am meeting with some potential, like, I don't know if we should talk business. Some potential sponsors. We'll see how they go.
Ooh, fun.
Nice, nice.
Wait, they aren't sponsored, but I will give them a shout out because they're local and very, very cool people. Diabolical Dungeoneer 3D printing. They do very cool stuff. Yes, the timeout chair is very, very good.
Was that where they were from? That's the only booth I didn't stop at. You should reach out to them and see if they want to sponsor.
I did. I got to email them, but I got Ruben, the wonderful Ruben from Diabolical Dungeoneering. It was very lovely to sit and talk to. They apparently used to make, or they might still make, wizard hats to put on your dice, because I was telling them, because I saw the timeout chairs, and I was like, oh, one of our players likes to give the crown of inspiration for their dice that, or for her dice that aren't going badly. Caitlin does that, and they were like, actually, we make little wizard hats for dice that you can put on them, but we felt it was a little too Harry Potter adjacent, and we didn't want to tie ourselves to that any longer. And I was like, I appreciate the sentiment, because also fuck turfs.
There's literally a class called wizard, so.
But wizard hats are more than that, and I want a wizard hat for my dice. So I'm hoping they bring them back soon, because I very much loved it. They have a lot of these really cool mugs that mine have. They fit a can, but they also have a little riser that goes inside of it. Yes, Kelly, a Paul riser. Mm-hmm. So it does actually fit a whole monster can or energy drink can, which is very much up my alley. So I very much love this little guy, and they have some very, very cool ones that come pre-painted, or they are paintable like this one is. So and they're very reasonably priced. I think this one was like $36. The painted ones are about 50 odd. So not too terrible, actually, for a very cool functional thing. Oh, and it also came with a plastic insert that looks like a can that is washable and food safe. So if you don't have a can to put in it, you can just put a little thing in and drink out of it. It's very cool. Yeah.
There's something else I was going to say. I forget what it was. It was a topper on that.
Fan Expo was very fun. A bunch of us went. we have now officially met both our wiki lords in person.
Yes.
That's true. Let's see.
So now we just have to get Traz up here to meet Random. It was lovely meeting you, Random. It was very cool to see you. I love that you wore your wiki shirt. I think we threw some photos up in the Discord chat for that. It's very, very awesome. It's very cool meeting people. We also got to meet Policino and hang out with him, go for lunch. It's very cool.
Play some board games with him.
Yeah.
Then we also hung out with the folks from Blackwater D&D for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I met some cool people over at what's the name of the company? The one that do the music.
OBM?
Off the Beaten Path?
Yeah, of OBP, yes.
So they basically, if you've ever been to Blackwater D&D's streams, their theme song was composed by this group that actually one of them sings for, called Off the Beaten Path, that's a musical that they do. And they make D&D music and will compose music for you. So we're looking at it. Gotta come up with the right vibe.
Nice.
Right, come up with the right vibe.
And they're very cool people and have a very funny TikTok.
They're really, really great people, actually. We had a huge, very, very long conversation with them. Like, we stood by their booth for like an hour. But while we were there, we also met this person named Ashley from the Fayfinders podcast. And through them, we're now talking to Dice Cream Sandwich about some stuff. And just got a lot of potential collab. We've got like 10 days of gaming at the end of March because of streaming for Survivors. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Robin, you're not an integral part of it. Shush.
What?
You're not an integral
I'm
part
saying
of
it's
it.
a lot.
Just most.
It's a lot. It'll be fine. It's for a good cause.
I have to decide if I'm gonna run something for that or not. Or
yeah, because you're starting. Your game's coming up soon.
Yep. I saw on the schedule, which reminded me that I need to just actually give me randomizers for making a title for your episode of Passion de la Passion. So I need to do that. I need to do that name generator in the book so you can have a title for that. But yeah, I'm super excited to run that little one shot. And then you've been in contact with an artist for getting art done for Radiant Citadel, right, Kelly?
They haven't messaged back. So I found somebody I really liked, but they haven't messaged back in about 3 or 4 days. So I gotta message somebody else. It was too bad because they were like in the right price range. They were, it was just like just right. So yeah, art's there. I'm like reading Radiant Citadel and not trying to freak out. You'll be fine.
You're gonna do awesome.
Thanks.
And then
if I can do it, you can do it for sure.
That's
yeah. Robin and I had to sit down this weekend and talked about like tips for DMing and things like that.
Totally.
Speaking of tips for DMing, though, the second yeah, you do. Did you watch the video? Did it work?
Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I just forgot to post it.
Okay.
I will rewind. It's already wiped out of my brain.
Okay.
I like watched half of it and then got interrupted at work.
All right, did you watch the other half and make sure I didn't say anything questionable?
No, but I haven't posted it yet, so it's okay.
Oh, all right. So the second to last week of April is likely going to be Dork Tales Expo 23. So hopefully you'll all join us for that. If you're watching this not live on YouTube later,
go back and watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch it. It's great. We're also getting a bunch of people. Today was just super busy, guys. I spent like 4 hours doing graphic design because Mike's got a bunch of stuff at work right now, so I'm the graphic designer for the next like season, basically, until he has time to catch his breath from like his paid graphic design, like his super worky graphic design, right? So I've been working on the Radiant Citadel one, and also another project that is dropping in probably May or June, which the May or June one looks great. Like it's almost done. It took like an hour. Sometimes you just know. But that's the one you know about, Christa, that you were like, damn, I don't want to be in any more games. I'm pretty busy. And I was like, well, you can be in this. And you're like,
fuck you. Why do you do this to me?
Promises.
I was trying to get a good through line, but they're speaking of things you want me to do. There
a ranking.
Someone bought something at last that I was going to honor for this game. Did someone bought a Hurt the More? I think.
Sure.
During
Oh,
the
was it?
airing.
I think it was. I almost want to say it was Nacro.
It was
Okay,
Nacro.
yes.
I think you bought.
Okay.
Say you bought 2.
Okay, cool. Well, Nacro, hopefully you enjoy this. We're going to we'll get those. I just remember those, so we'll throw those in. I feel like you've already been hurt pretty
yay.
bad by a Borgor, but
Gore me more.
maybe gore me more, Daddy.
You put the daddy in there.
Yeah.
I was really
hate that
tempted.
word
I was
so
really
much.
tempted to go like harder as I did in Flick
Yeah,
Wounds, but I strayed away
no.
from that.
All
Mm.
right.
Mm.
Let's
And,
yes, go ahead, Kelly.
I was just gonna remind people that Demon's coming, but Hunter is coming. It's just like gonna be it's gonna be another week or so, just because we had to push it back because of some mostly just con recuperation. If you're not really a con person, you don't get this, but when you go to like a convention of any sort, like an expo, anything, you always think you're gonna be fine on Monday. You're not. Because you wake up and you're just like, I have no energy. And I'm like, I'm out of all of the chemicals that I need to function.
Yep.
Right? You're just
Yeah, work was
exhausted.
real rough that day. I was just like, I don't want to be here. I want an apple.
Yep. And then the idea of coming home and
Oof.
running the first game of Hunter was just like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I think I slept
Well,
all day,
especially-
actually.
Yeah, well, and especially because like you it was said in the chat, you were networking and being your top-notch personable self, and living, and as someone who also has a very high-end personable self that is not the always, you need to recoup from that. And so being on top all the time, is difficult.
I believe I'm what your
So.
people call a power top. To quote American Dad.
Okay, my people. Okay, it's a quote. I was like, what are you talking about? Whose people?
It's one of my
What's the
favorite
power
quotes
top?
from American Dad, okay?
Yeah,
Which-
he Stan ends up being friends with like gay people
It's
because
right,
they're
like,
part of
yeah.
the party. There's like a gay section of the
Republicans.
Republican Party.
Yeah.
So he goes to like a convention and he was like trying to be like, I'm what, yeah. So he's like,
So he goes up and he's like, I think I've learned your people's language. I'm what your people call a power top. I'll get my keys. it's just great because every time I've said that line in like near one of my like gay male friends, like mostly Chris, like Chris Ross. Robin. Every time I said that around him, he's like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. He gets this vein. It's very adorable. I finally saw Chris again, by the way, at Fan Expo, which was great. Chris might be joining us
nice.
for some one shots.
Oh,
yeah, it was nice to meet him. I've heard many
He's a
stories
really
about
cool
this,
guy.
Chris.
He's a cool guy. I missed the hell out of him. It was good to even just to hang out with him for a couple hours.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's always good. That is one nice thing about cons, especially if you are traveling from somewhere to go to one. It's a really great opportunity to meet up with people that you don't often get to see. So yeah, it's good times all in all.
Good times.
Yeah.
You know what else is a good time? Strixhaven.
It is. Let's go back.
Oh
into
no,
it.
I didn't mean to press that button.
You know what else
Good
is
job.
a good time? Mustache rides.
You'd know.
I thought that's where you were going with that.
Yeah, you know what else is a good time? Mamma mia! Yeah, Chris Pratt. This is
It's a you.
Oh my god.
it's me, Mario. Wahoo!
Pedro Pascal for Mario 2024.
Yeah.
Those new eyes?
These are these?
Yeah. Are they the same ones you had? Or...
Yeah, they there. How's that better?
Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh no, it's so much worse.
There we go. Oh, wait.
Ding 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 ding.
Just keep
Oh
changing.
my god. It's
Yeah.
too funny. Yes, Bong is very far away from the conventions. Oh god!
Why is this even here?
What?
Hi.
I
no.
love the sexy wolf.
There we
it's
go.
just like,
Awoo.
yeah. I
Hey, Christa.
wish snap camera worked for me.
This is my next
awoo is
character.
very funny.
Awoo.
Oh my god.
You know how to
It's
whistle,
so
right?
good.
You put your lips together and blow. You know what's great is, so I use Snap Camera to do a filter to make my eyes pop more, right? But they discontinued Snap Camera in January. So my copy of Snap Camera is one of the only ones that still exists and still works, but I can't see what the filters I'm using are. They're a bunch of blank boxes. So I'm just like, oh god, is this the eyes? Nope, it's the lizard. Shit. Okay. How about this one? Is this the right one? No, this is the mustache. Okay. How about, oh, those are evil eyes. This? No, evil eyes. No, eviler eyes. Oh, what even is this? Oh, one evil eye, weird jaw, robot eye, double eyes. There we go. I don't know.
Those are your Brightburn eyes.
Yeah, my Brightburn eyes. Yeah. All right, ready to head back in?
Shall we?
Oh.
Let us away. Oh.
Ooh.
It's gonna be the new Christa kill button. It's just oh.
You have many Christa kill buttons. I'm just saying.
This is very true. That's just the next
Am I good
one
at pressing
on
the Christa kill button?
Yeah, you are. Oh. Oh.
Oh god. No, damn it. You've never seen Nescaflowne, have you?
No.
It's a fan parody of Escaflowne.
No, I have not.
It's a really good one from the old days. But the line that pops in my head whenever you say something like that is, it's got this dude with a robotic arm, and the parody is like, this thing has 3 speeds: slow, medium, and oh baby. And they just like looped it, just slightly vibrating. It's just like, every time you say that, because we're mature adults.
So mature adults. We're all mature adults with children.
We're all mature. Yeah, I love that YouTube comment that like called me an insipid, an insipid child, and then like when you guys started to pile on him and be like, hey, you're being an asshole. He's like, hey, look, I didn't know it was a beer and pretzels game. We're all mature. We're all adults with children.
Oh, that comment.
Not a single one of us has Spawn at this point.
Sorry, there's two of us that have Spawn, and it's the same 2 together with the same Spawn.
But not at the time of the comment.
Yes,
not at the time of the comment, and he wasn't even in that game.
No, that's true. I'm
sorry, Wei doesn't have a kid. If Cal ever reproduces, I'll be very surprised. That's not a slight. I just think he's gonna dodge that bullet.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, I've got a couple more years in me, I'm sure. Like Christa,
yeah,
depends on your button.
I got enough nieces and nephews. I'm good.
Right?
I didn't even want.
It's just like
done.
It's just that whole like, what the hell? How old do you think we are? How old do you think we're not? Look, what is your deal, man?
Well, and the concept to be like, everyone in their mid to late 30s has children. It's like, no, dude. Like, your lived experience isn't the same as everyone's. Speaking of lived experience, let's live some fantasy experiences and go back to university, which I'm sure is where all of us want to be right now. Don't know if any of us really want to relive that, but let's do it anyway.
I keep considering my PhD, but I don't know, man.
I know. I'm thinking about finishing my degree.
I gotta say, Christa, undergrad is way more fun in your 30s.
Yeah.
I went back to finish one of my undergrads to get into my master's.
Right.
And it was a lot of fun because you actually read the stuff and you actually process the stuff and you actually have the coping skills to power through it.
True. See, I don't think I do. That's what I'm worried about. I'm going to sign up for a free pre-calc 11 class to see if I can get through it.
Okay. the other thing I discovered was I left high school in 10th grade. I got sick and then I just tested into university. So like I didn't ever finish high school. I've got my GED because you need that to get in. But like when I got to university and I was going into like try to up my stats and get like I was gonna try to go for like a psych degree. So I needed math. But to get like because I didn't finish high school, I didn't have math. So I had to take a class that did all of math, like up to like trig and beyond. I think like advanced calc or whatever.
Jesus.
It's fun, and that's what was really frustrating. Is like trig is fun. Why is trigonometry fun?
Trigonometry is fun.
Geometry sucks, and geometry can suck my angle. Okay, I've always hated geometry, but trig and I are tight. Me and the triangles, we're just, you know why? Because I think they're cute.
We're like this. Boom.
All right, I'll stop being obtuse. Let's head back in the game.
Back to game. God damn it. Robin eating mini eggs. All right, back to university for all of us. So you guys are in this little observation hut with Javnesh, and he's offered to give you guys a hand. So he's going to kind of wander about with you. And he might hang back a little bit with Nell for a moment and kind of like lean back. And Arlynn has a language, right? They have their own.
I mean, I think they speak
their own pigeon tongue.
Oh, they speak Sylvan, right? Okay.
And if they speak Druidic, if they're a druid, there's Druidic as well.
I don't know if they're technically a druid. I think they're just a student.
And probably Sylvan then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna lean down and in Sylvan be like, "So what's the deal with those two?"
I don't know. They kind of were at each other's throats a little bit, like at the end of summer, and then I guess we come back and they're both like, I don't know. I thought it was just a guy thing, like when you have two like males and they both want to be the leader. It's like, pack mentality. I feel like they're just challenging to be alpha of the group, I guess.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they'll figure that shit out.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, well, best of luck with them.
Thank you.
And you guys which way are you guys going?
Ooh, that's
you can go back south and kind of continue south, or you can go north up to the first observation hut you would have seen but didn't go towards.
I'm so now hung back. So which way would have Kai and Telbron started going? Because then we'll just follow the two of them.
I kind of went to the north.
Yeah, Kai went north.
Okay. Did Telbron go south or did you follow?
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
No, I don't think I want to get attacked by a boar of my own. I'll stick with Kai.
Fair. Awesome. So you guys are kind of walking ahead. You guys will head up towards the other observation hut. Awesome. So you walk up that direction. Are you going all the way to the hut, or are you? I mean, you can branch off back towards Wiltroot, or you can leave the swamp. So I'm guessing you guys are going to the observation hut.
Yeah, see if anything's hiding.
Okay, cool.
Just be like, we got one. Peace.
Yeah, we're done. We're out.
So,
all right. A small hut with a thatched roof sits beside the wooden walkway that cuts through this large clearing. You'll see it is surrounded by a number of bushes and sort of bulbous areas. But as you guys are kind of approaching from the south, you'll notice that there's kind of like a weird mass of almost like a bulbous mass of fungus and some kind of vegetation just off of the back corner. So it's kind of attached to the building, but sort of around the back. So you guys could either go through the building and sort of look out the window there, or you could hop down off of the, or you could fly over, or you could hop down onto this area. It is a little bit more solid, so you could probably walk on it.
Now we'll fly.
Now we'll fly over. Javnesh will join you and fly as well, because he is too an Owlin. Boys, where are you going?
Going in the building.
Okay. Telbron?
Yep, same.
Cool. How close are you getting, Nell? Are you investigating?
I mean, I guess unless there's like obvious like excretions of like spores or anything, she'll get up close. But if she's like, she'll probably like slow as she comes toward to give it like a once over to see if there's any like immediate like poofing damage.
Sure.
As one would say.
Poofing damage.
Poofing damage.
Absolutely. So no, it doesn't look like it's like giving off any spores as best you see. But can you roll me a perception check, please?
I would love to. Oh boy, you're okay. You know what? You've had a couple bad rolls in a row now. I think you're going the timeout chair. Perception, you say? That's only going to be a 9.
Okay, you go to you're going down to kind of look at this thing, and then you hear Javnesh say, "Don't look out!" And you get kind of tackled slightly out of the way. And as you kind of hit the dirt, he sort of tackles and holds you like he's like a medium-sized Owlin. And so he kind of grabs you and brings you to the ground with him on the far side of this sort of bulbous mass. As it, when you look back, starts to burble and move and separates into 2 large masses that seem to grow some kind of strange faces and turn and look towards you. And you can roll me initiative.
What do these look like,
boy.
Christa?
Hmm?
What do these look like? Do you need icons?
They are brackish trudges.
Ooh, damn. Oh, that was surprisingly easy to come up with. Does they have an icon? One second.
Yeah, right? No worries.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. How's about that? One moment. I also just realized I needed... I was like, wait, Javnesh is with you. I need his stats. Oops.
There are 2 of these things, you say?
There are 2 of them, I say.
Oh, dear.
And then once you're done that, Kelly, Telbron and Kai, I will have you guys roll for perception to see if you hear Javnesh's cry.
8, 7,
6.
5.
5, 4, 3.
They're too busy like comparing dick sizes or whatever in there.
What are you
probably,
doing?
probably is art.
Yeah, I thought
probably
Christa was
arguing, I would
asking
think.
what is your size? Is what I thought you were. I'm like, Christa, that's not your damn business.
No, it's not. I don't want to know. I want to know. Actually, I think we rolled for that early on. Or was that just your ability? Maybe that was just your ability in bed.
No, we
just
rolled
ability.
for boob sizes for Arlynn
did.
and I.
Yeah, and
Yes.
the guys respectfully declined.
Yep.
Yeah, because we're gentlemen.
What are you guys getting up to, gentlemen?
Why are all these chairs knocked over?
Well, if I know.
Like, are Witherbloom students just like rude, or does somebody leave in a hurry?
I would assume the latter. I'm curious, how come you didn't mention your father when you were talking to Nell? You only mentioned your stepfather and your mother.
Dude, can you stop bringing up my fucking dad? Just because you've got a fetish for talking about yours doesn't mean that I really want to talk about my dad constantly.
Sounds like you're ignoring a problem.
I'm about to not ignore something.
No. Well, what's that going to accomplish?
Shut your fucking mouth is what it'll do.
Try me.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him.
Oh God!
This is why we're not paying attention.
Yes, I was literally writing fight in the chat and being like, yes.
Oh no!
All right, you want to initiative me, Tal?
Sure, roll initiative.
Oh God, 10.
13.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah, Kai's gonna.
Kai initiates swinging at you, and I'm assuming you are kind of waiting for this, so I won't give him the surprise round. So yeah, if you want to attack first,
I'm gonna blast him.
or you can take the dodge, whatever.
You're gonna blast me. Okay.
You'll blast him. Oh my God. Gonna have
I'm glad
21.
I have Javna, Chef.
21 to hit.
Okay.
Yup. Not the best roll. 4 force and 2 thunder.
4 force, 2 thunder. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so what does this look like? I want to know.
As a purple blast surrounded by lightning. As the lightning surges from his ring hand.
Okay. Kai's gonna, like, step back, look at, like, the damage that did.
Yeah, you burnt his coat.
And attacked with a lethal attack.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
With me? You've been on me since last year. Mister, the world revolves around me. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
You just blasted me with a fucking spell, bro.
But can't take a little heat?
No, I was just thinking maybe you're as crazy as your fucking dad. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, and I'm a firebolt him.
Are you sure you're not casting Vicious Mockery? Fuck me.
Okay. Spiritual Weapon is gonna be
psychic damage.
That's gonna be an 11 for that. However, my Spiritual Weapon is favored by the gods. I'm calling it in, baby. That's gonna be 6, 11, 17 to hit for that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna spend a spell point to re-roll that 1 on the damage. Alright, that is gonna be 11 points of force damage from that. Okay, and then Firebolt, I guess.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Okay, and with the Firebolt, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's max damage 10. So just Zort! And then maybe a little bit of sorry, that was on one eye.
Oh.
I'm gonna use them tonight.
Oh no.
God damn, I look yoked for some reason tonight. Like, what the shit? This is the opposite of reality. Holy shit, I love it.
Okay. Can you both roll me perception with disadvantage?
Sure.
4.
4.
Can Mel roll
perception just to see if she sees the lights inside the house? By the
yes, sure. Roll me,
over
roll
there?
me, roll me perception with disadvantage because you're kind of being huddled by a much bigger Owlin.
Yeah.
Point of gentlemanly order. Telbron, do you have mage armor?
Not currently, no.
15.
Even if that you passed it each time.
Okay. Should we assume that we had mage armor cast at the beginning of the day, though?
I think that's a safe
On both
bet.
of us?
Sure.
As gentlemanly
You would
conduct?
still
Okay.
pass me either way.
Oh, I don't care, but like just for
But
future
you
fight.
beat me either way. Like,
Okay. Oh no, those rolls were
15.
dumb. Those were great.
Yeah, those rolls were dumb.
15 Nell to perceive. I like how it just like, fuck you too.
15, yeah, you see lights. You don't know what's going on, but you see a flash of purple and blue and a flash of red, which are kind of their shtick for battle. And you're kind of in the middle of yours. Did I get you to roll initiative now?
You did. I rolled a 20. Third or 20.
Okay. Perfect. And then let me just roll for these guys. Whew. He is a +2. Oh, look at you, Javnish. Javnish is also on a 20. How about that?
Nice. Oh yeah.
As he tackled you, we'll say that he's just a little bit ahead of you. And then the brackish trudges are going to be on not great dex. That's gonna be a 6. Cool. So Javnesh isn't going to notice. He's kind of looking at you and realizing he's just like pulled you like in real close and is like, there were things. Sorry. And he'll let go.
Well, thank you. That was good. What's going on up there? I don't have time to deal with what's going on up there. We have our own problems.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. Help!
He is going to stand up and cast guidance on you. And I forget what guidance does. It does whatever guidance does for you, and then it's your turn.
It adds a D4 to
Perfect.
an ability.
To an ability check or a attack? Oh, it's ability check.
No.
Okay, he won't do that then, because that's silly. He will stand up and walk towards the trudges and sort of get in their way between you and it. And yeah, he'll sort of stand up and kind of set you a little bit behind him. Oh, look, someone putting themselves in front of you to fight. Crazy idea. And I think he was a +5 to attack. So he's going to make a melee spell attack, and he rolls an 18. So that is definitely going to hit these trudges. So he's going to hit the first one next to it. We're going to give this guy a blue dot. No, a red dot. The other one was already blue. I missed that one. Thank you, Kelly, for that.
Of course. That's why I'm here.
It's almost like you're good at this.
I'm just trying to help.
And I really appreciate that because I would not function great with this kind of stuff. Okay, come on, thing. 5e Tools. I was on the 5e Tools Patreon for a while, and everything loads a lot faster because it doesn't load ads.
Yay, ads. Ugh.
I know, right? D10. All right, he's gonna roll a D10 in damage. Ba-boom. That's a 6 + 2, 8. Oh, plus 2d8 thunder damage. God damn.
Nice.
Shit.
Do we probably hear that?
4. You're gonna hear a outside. 4 damage. Cool. Nell, you have Javnesh in between you, but there are 2 brackish trudges.
Great. So, ooh. So I think as a bonus action, Nell is going to cast Shillelagh on her staff that she has.
Perfect.
And then she's going to just be like, whenever you guys get the chance, we have a problem out here. And as an action, she's going to activate her symbiotic entity. So she's going to get all kind of evil mushroomy looking spores. Her eyes kind of like go a little bit like dark around the edges. And she just kind of gets like these extra like black spores. And I get temp HP because that's always nice.
Oh, damn.
Yep. And then my hail spores will do stuff. We get an extra, rolls double damage when I'm in my form. And hail spores. Or so it's a turn there. Yeah, and that is her turn.
Fantastic.
And she's just like, guys! She's yelling for her teammates.
Why don't you guys, you would have heard the thunder, but it was thunder. So if you guys want to roll me perception checks with advantage to realize what's going on.
16 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
You guys. Okay, so this will bring us to 13, which I think is Telbron.
Yep.
You both will hear this. It is your choice what you do about it, but it is Telbron's turn.
You said there was a window in this room? Looking outside?
Yes. I think it kind of looks like a pole in the map, but we're going to say that it's a window.
Yeah, it's right where the...
Right where this truck... Yeah, there's a table right there.
We'll finish this later. And Telbron's going to make towards the window.
Opportunity attack.
Okay. Oh, shit! Go for it!
It's going to be a 17 or higher.
Damn.
Go for it.
Okay, that's only... I only rolled a 1 for this, so that is... only 5 points of damage to the back of the head. Just...
That was close. That was fucking close. So Telbron probably stumbles a bit to the window.
You are welcome to change your decision if you would like to turn around, but I will leave that to you.
No. Thunder and yelling, he's going to go in there and see the 2 trudges and going, don't have time for this. He's going to clap his hands together, charging thunder between it, and he is going to cast...
Hadouken.
No. That'd be more Kai's thing than mine.
Depends on who's trying to impress Nell more.
I'm going to cast Shatter on both of them.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can you do it on both? Is it an area effect?
Within 10 feet.
Sick.
So they both need to make me Constitution saving throws.
Fantastic. Let's see. Oh, that one's going to do it. That one's a 21, but the other one is an 8.
So one passes, one fails.
Okay.
Are they made out of stone, crystal, or metal?
No, they're made of vegetation.
Okay.
They're plants.
Didn't know if it was something weird. So 16 for the one that failed and 8 for the one that succeeded.
8 and 16. Okie dokie. We're gonna say the. Oh no, that's the red one. Yeah, the one that was already hurt is gonna take the half, and then the one that wasn't is taking the whole 16 there because it was closer to you. Okie dokie. That would be your turn, Kai. Unless you had anything else to do, Telbron.
Nope. Can't do really any other bonus action, so I am good.
Are you? You have a very angry Superion behind you.
Well, you know what? Good as a guy can be.
Okay. Where are the windows? Are these all windows in the front here?
Though all the things that look like all the gray boxes, I'm gonna say are windows. Yeah.
Okay. Are they openable?
Sure. Let's say they're more like just open slat. Like there's no glass in them. You can just they're open.
Okay. So these things look big and tough, right?
They do.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, I got enough move to do it, so he's gonna jump out a window and leap across, like, I guess, yeah, he can jump over and down, probably about here, I'd say.
Sure.
Kind of down next to them, kind of drawing fire, and he's gonna punch one in the back of the head with his spiritual weapon.
Beauty.
With his bonus action. That is a unnatural 20.
Okay, hits.
That's a 2, but that sucks, so I'm going to spend a sorcery point. And I rolled a 2, which I have to keep, so that's going to be 6 points of damage total. Wait, no. Yeah, 6 points of damage total.
Okay.
Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me mark that down. I have 2 sorcery points left. And then... point blank range. Oh, this was... Well, you know, the other one's not point blank range. It's more than 5 feet away. Firebolt.
All right, go for it.
And that is going to be I believe a 16 to hit.
Correct. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So Firebolt is going to be 6 points of fire damage to the
on the
north
blue one.
Yeah.
North one. Okay. 6.
Yeah. Which I don't know if it has a vulnerability because it's a plant, but hey, you know.
This is a very good question.
I don't make the rules.
Oh, actually, sorry. Is it fire damage?
It's fire damage.
You notice this thing's real wet, and it doesn't burn as well as you'd think it would.
Oh, shit.
Wonderful. Down to our trudgy friends.
So as a reaction, because it's on,
Yeah.
I realize I read it a little bit better, but it's on its when it enters on its turn. So as a reaction, Nell's gonna activate her Halo Spotter. So I need a con save from the South boy.
Sounds good. Nope.
Alrighty.
That's
So-
a 7.
I rolled 4 points of necrotic damage on his turn as poof. 4.
Awesome. Okay.
And then now he can go.
Fantastic. Okay, so now he's gonna go and is very upset with you because he didn't like those spores. He doesn't like his own kind being turned upon him, and is going to come for you, Nell. And is going to... It has these kind of like almost hardened fungus, like one big tusk out the front, kind of like a rhino beetle.
Not again with the goring.
That's going to be a 16.
Oh, that's just my AC.
Beautiful. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. If I can find my other D10. That is going to be... Oh, Boise. 19 damage and 3 poison damage.
Well, I'm glad I had my temp HP, but man, that means my Nell symbiotic entity goes down because I went through that. Yeah, so thankfully I used up a good chunk of the temp HP I had, so Nell's looking a lot better than she would have without that, so that's nice.
And can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, actually, your dice are very angry. But that's a 19 for a strength save.
That will save. Again, you manage to kind of fly this thing, like, it doesn't stab into you because its kind of horn is sort of like domed at the end. It's almost looks like a hammerhead. Just like gut punches you and tosses you up in the air. Again, you would have been like knocked prone, but your instinct to use your wings allows you to land down safely. And the other one will reach up and sort of contort itself into a slightly taller blob and fling backwards and attack Telbron. And that will be a 26 to attack. Gonna assume that hits. You're muted, but muted, I can hear your hatred in my heart.
No, yeah.
Cool. And 2d10. That is going to be 18 piercing and 3 poison.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, you guys see this thing fling back, and it just hits Telbron square in the chest and bashes him back into the hut, and he disappears from your view. Top of the order is Javnesh.
Traz got hit so hard his dog showed up to support him.
Exactly. He knew you were having a rough time.
My emotional support. Okay, Dante, you want to say hi? Say hi.
Aww.
You do it.
So Javnesh kind of looks, sees what happened to Telbron and looks down and goes, "Shit, Nell, are you okay?"
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Shit. He sort of builds himself up in that way that owls kind of like puff up their feathers, and then he comes back down, and in a very similar to Kai move, sort of hammer fists down into the ground, and a thundering golden energy thrums up from around the one directly in front of you. And it is going to make a Constitution saving throw, which it is really going to fail. And then it is going to take 6d10 damage.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Which is wild. And that is going to be 15, 25, 32, 33, 34, 35. It is going to take 35 damage
Jeebus.
from Javnesh. And like sinks and crumples down into the broken ground beneath it, and is mostly discorporating, but has just enough strength to still swing its horn around, and is clearly still a danger to everyone. Nell, it is your turn.
Okay. So, for spells that say when a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it doesn't give me damage when I cast it, right?
Usually not.
Correct. Yeah, it won't be until they start their turn. Yeah.
Okay.
There's only one spell that allows double dipping, and it's Cloud of Daggers, I think, or Crown of Thorns,
I think
or
so.
something like that. It's one of the
One of
the
those,
C ones.
Okay. All right. What do I say?
Dork looks so sad. He just has such a sad
He
face.
knows. Oh, look at
Pet me, pet me, pet me. That's all he can.
So I saw Telbron go down, right? Kind of.
You saw him get knocked back into the room.
First time you've ever seen that.
And I mean, he hasn't hasn't come back, but it's only been like it hasn't been around yet.
Yeah, okay. All right. So yeah, not metagaming now probably doesn't know that Telbron is down. Like,
yeah, like next round if he doesn't come back to the window, totally.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Nell probably then doesn't see that. So then she's like just frustrated and she's like, all right, let's just go. And she's going to hold up her hand and then just look up to the sky of the swamp and she's gonna cast Moonbeam right between those two frickers.
The power of the moon.
Yeah.
Owlin punishes
How big
you.
is a moonbeam?
It is 10 feet because the radius is 5.
Radius is 5.
Actually, 5. So on their turn, they need to make a con save.
Beautiful. That's going to be Telbron's turn. I don't think we've gotten to death saves.
Once, and it was also me.
It was also you. Okay.
Did you also fucking ask for it?
No, I just got jumped by a bunch of frogs.
It was the
Oh, yeah.
frogs, and then now Baby murdered him. A potion.
potion. That was his first kiss ever, being baby birded after death.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Did we decide that I'm gonna roll your death saves?
Yep.
Okay. In the Dork Tales fashion, what is keeping Telbron here? What is he
He's
thinking
remember
about?
the last night of summer with Nell before things changed because, yeah, he's still hoping there's a chance by the time all this is done.
Okay. Alrighty. Next is Kai.
Okay. These guys are moonbeamed. This thing is still a threat to a friendos here. So
Yes.
that's still inside of its reach. 5 foot step back, step next to Nell. And Rhymes Binding Ice. Hit them both inside of a cone, so I need both of them to make me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh god!
And there goes
they
the dice.
fail.
Yeah, it is gone.
Goodbye.
Okay, gold is blue. Good lord. Okay, there is going. You said con?
Con save,
strength?
DC, con save, DC 14.
Okay. So a 10 isn't going to happen, but the one has a 15.
Okay, so, which one failed?
The blue one. Or no, sorry.
Did you
I
roll
said
blue
gold is
first?
Blue. The red one.
Okay,
red
so the
one
red
failed.
one is going to take, that's 20 points of cold damage.
Criminy. Okay.
And is going to be hindered by ice formations for 1 minute if it's still alive.
Okay.
The second one is going to take 10 points of damage and is not going to be hindered by ice, but still takes 10 points of cold damage. And then Kai's going to take a swing at it with his spiritual fist, which he's going to have float over.
The red
to
one
it.
is down, so if you want to swing at the blue one, go ahead.
Yep, that is the goal because I can still go. Whoop.
Fist it.
Yeah.
And that is a 14 plus. This is 20 something.
At the hit, yeah, you're good.
Okay. And that is 9 points of force damage from the fist.
Okay.
Just go.
Beautiful.
And Kai will take the rest of his movement to step in front of his friends because he is not hurt at all. Well, he is hurt 4 points.
Beauty.
He got.
I think it was 6, wasn't it?
Was it 6? It was 3.
I think it was 4 and 2.
Oh, no, it is 6. It is 6. It is 6. Yeah.
I think that I was like, it was a little bit more. Give me some credit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a little credit for it. Cool. So yeah, so you breathe in and blow out this freezing cloud, and the one directly in front of you was on the brink and just becomes one of those like frozen masses of moss that like you'd never be able to chip through because it's frozen right to its core. And then the other one takes the cold brunt of it and then sort of moves, and the ice cracks as the wetness of it chips away and pieces fall off, but it begins to move towards you, and it is its turn, and so it is going to make a con save.
Yes, please.
Okay. Woo, this not a good. That's going to be an 11.
That will make it. You're going to take 17 points of radiant damage.
1-7 or 7-0?
1-7. It's only 2d10.
Dealer's choice, really.
Just say 7-1.
Fair.
If it's a shape changer, it makes it saving throw with disadvantage. But I don't think it's a shape changer.
No, it is not. It is a plant.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
The light of the moon, despite it being day, all of a sudden this bluish beam comes down through the trees and lands on this thing, and it sizzles in under the light, and chunks of its moss fall off, but it continues to move forward and come at Kai, and it will do.
Come on, bitch.
And attack. Oh, actually, yeah, okay, yep. 18.
18's gonna hit, yeah. So
okay.
Brace up.
Even
for
with mage armor?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Mage armor only gives me a base 13. My AC 16.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay, and then it will do 2d10 of damage.
I need to get shield.
Right. That is going to be 9 plus 5 is 14 piercing and 3 poison. And then make me a strength saving throw.
Okay. So hold on. What damage total? So 14 and 3 poison? Ooh, that's a big hit. That's a big hit, boy.
Yeah.
That's a 2 on strength save.
A 2. Okay.
Yeah.
You are knocked prone. It manages to sort of catch you in the side and knock you to the ground, and you aren't feeling super good. Cool. It goes to top of the order. Javnesh is going to roll to see if his crazy good ability refreshes. It does not. And he's going to go ahead and roll to attack with his regular melee spell attack. And that would hit, but I'm going to use one of the hurt the mores to say that it doesn't.
Nice.
Oof.
And that will then go down to Nell. He's going to sort of it's almost like a vibration in his fist, and he swings, misses, and hits the side of the building, and it kind of cracks a little bit. Up next to Kai.
All right, I think. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Moonbeam's still up. And I think Nell is just going to kind of move up. Whoops. Beside Kai. And cast. She's gonna poison spray him.
Okay.
So I need a con save.
That is a nat 20.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
Nothing happens.
You spray this out and it just absorbs it into itself.
And then I
Just
can't
poisonous.
do anything.
You give me my own lifeblood.
I know, I see that. All right. Don't have really anything else to do on a bonus action, so that's Nell.
Cool. That goes to Telbron. Telbron, my friend, would you like to tell me what else is keeping you living?
Right now, he's thinking about a time when he was a kid playing Dragon Chess with his brother, and the chance to actually even the odds because they're actually $1.99 a piece before he disappeared.
Okay, beautiful. I love it. Okay. Wonderful. Hi, that's you.
Okay, half movement, stand up. Wipe a little bit of blood. Yeah, nice and dramatic.
Of course, as you do.
Okay. Try this one for size. And I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
Beauty.
Okay. Does a 15 hit it? Ooh, hold on. Do I have to ask before it hits? Sorry, just checking something real quick because I haven't used this yet.
Ooh.
No.
Oh yeah. So does a 15 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then that's a guiding bolt. That's going to be 4d6 radiant damage.
Damn.
And here's the best part of shit. 12, 15, 19 points of radiant damage. And I have advantage on my next attack, which is my spiritual weapon.
Oh my goodness.
I set myself up for victory.
He
Go
gave
for
himself an alley-oop.
And
Yep.
okay, that's cocked, so I'm gonna reroll that. Okay, that's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, and that damage sucks, so I'm gonna reroll it. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point. I went up by
Can
one.
I tell you don't need to bother? Save your sorcery point.
Okay, that's gonna be another 8 points of force damage. Just
You didn't even need it, honestly. But yeah, you should. What does your guiding bolt look like?
guiding bolt's just the eye beams.
Right, but in like a blue instead of a red.
No, it's like a very like bright kind of bright whitish.
Bright white.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's the inner
yeah, you shoot
radiant
at this
soul.
thing. Beautiful. Your radiant soul shoots out through your eyes and explodes the most of this brackish trudge, this large pile of fungus and vegetation, and your spiritual weapon fist grabs onto the horn piece as it kind of flies up into the air and then smashes it down onto the ground and breaks it into pieces. And you guys have defeated the trudges. But I will keep you in order. So top of the order is Javnesh, who comes over and looks to you two and is like, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. There might have been some more healing potions back. Did you grab? Have you gone to Wilt Root?
Yes, I grabbed them. Even though Kai said not to, I grabbed them.
Okay. Okay, good.
I said to grab them.
Probably.
I said just not to drink them at the time.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna do that.
Nell, it is your turn.
Cool. So Nell is going to grab one of the healing potions as a thing. fly up to where Telbron is.
Before you do,
Yes.
which window are you going for?
Okay, she was here beside Kai. So she's probably gonna go to the window that's more north of the building.
Okay.
Which you saw Telbron like shoot from.
I am going to use my second hurt the more. That window has smashed because of Javnesh's thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot get in, and you are going to have to reuse the rest of your turn to get in through the other window to get to Telbron, and you will not have the ability to give him a potion before his next death save.
Okay, does that take a bonus? Do I still am I at Telbron?
You are at Telbron. You've used your action and your movement.
Bonus action, spare the dying.
Okay, beautiful. Absolutely, that I will allow.
There we go.
Beautiful. Okay, so you get, and that just puts him at 0, right? Keeps him.
Puts him at
so
0.
he doesn't
He's
have to roll a death
stable.
save.
Yeah, he is
Okay.
good. He is stable. At 0 hit points, but he's not having to roll that death save.
Very good. He only failed one of them, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Don't want too many, but anyway.
You could have rolled a nat 1 right there, and he would.
I could have rolled a nat 1 on that.
It's true.
We'll pull you out of initiative then. So yeah, Javnesh starts to say, "What happened?" as you duck out.
Yeah, he's gonna just jump up through the window.
Okay, Javnesh will fly up and follow you then.
Is that
And
piece of
then
shit
that
dead?
Give him a healing potion. Not yet. What did you guys find in here? She's pouring him a potion down his mouth. What was in here? What were you guys fighting?
Must have gotten away. Didn't get a good look at it.
Telbron, you awaken to that. However much healing is done there.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I roll it or does?
Is it 4d4? How much is it?
Between the two, it's 2d4. Whoever wants to roll it.
I didn't get a good look at it. Did you tell?
Not really.
Yeah. If it comes at me again, I'm gonna kill it.
Well, what, can you give, some
We don't
sort
have
of
time. We
description?
need to get out of here. Come on.
Well, I mean, there's something that's attacking.
I'm gonna keep watch outside.
Kai, can you roll me deception with advantage for the help from Telbron? And an insight from Nell.
Yes.
I don't think she can do it.
You can roll a nat 20.
She can roll a nat 20. That's a 22, though.
Okay. So I have to roll an 18 or higher.
Okay.
I'm
about your
trying
student
my
dice.
dice that I've put on the timeout chair. We're trying it one more time.
How do the relationship dice work? Is that just essentially advantage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you...
I rolled a 9 fucking teen.
I got it!
23.
I'm so proud of you. Good job.
Beautiful. Yeah, you know, okay, I'm gonna say, but only beating it by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened. They're lying about something.
Yeah.
You're not, I feel like Nell thinks too good of people, that the thought that these two would have been slinging lethal spells at one another is almost too...
Stupid. That's too stupid.
Yes. That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll something. Okay. Javnesh is gonna is gonna kind of be up behind you and saying, you guys, maybe we should get out of here. I don't know where, these things don't normally exist around here.
Yeah. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Telbron, you were out. Kai, you look fairly beat up yourself.
I'm fine.
Do we need to leave? Is this too...
Professor should know what's going on.
Yeah, we should tell them. I don't know if we can keep doing this. This is a lot. I got really bad up by the boar. You got really badly beaten by these things, and whatever happened up there, we haven't really found much of those mascots. But if you guys think it's okay, we let's continue. But I mean, it's just...
We have to get out toward the exit anyway. We might as well check while we're headed that way.
Agreed.
That or we hole up in one of these buildings. And then who knows what'll attack us.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to take that far? Like where we went south to go to the hall? Do you want to go north and go around the other side?
Well, north has the closest exit to us as of right now. This was the first we saw when we came in.
Yes.
Kai's gonna pick up his jacket off the ground and fold it over itself. Oh.
Javnesh has grabbed your coat.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
No, I can't. With modifiers, that's a 3.
Beautiful. He's
gonna look at him and...
picked up your coat for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll get it fixed up for you.
Thanks, bro. Right. I'll take point. Injured at the back.
How messed up is Kai looking?
Now that he only has a t-shirt to cover it, he's probably got like 3 or 4 broken ribs.
Okay, so
he's at less than half.
Yikes.
Okay. Kai, can you just come here for a second?
Yeah, what? Save it.
What?
Whatever healing stuff you're gonna do, save it. Might be needed later.
Well, we might need you at full strength now.
I'm always at full strength. Sound like I banged up a little. It's just...
Shut up, and she's gonna touch him and cast Cure Wounds.
I'll take it, because I have no choice.
Right. 9 points of
Oh, thank
healing.
God. I still have more hit points than probably like half the other characters do at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like,
how many hit points do you have?
Total 39.
Okay, I have 33, so you're not that much higher.
No, but I had 16.
Yeah.
He was not in a good place.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Nell's gonna also do the same thing to Telbron too, and she's gonna help him up and also cure wounds him as well. She's like, "You guys, whatever happened in here? I'm sorry, Telbron, you only get 8 instead of 9."
I'll take it. Thank you.
Javnesh will kind of step forward, and he is like as tall as you guys, so he's pretty big and beefy, and you've seen he can handle himself. He's gonna step forward and go, "Hey, those things totally missed me, so I'm gonna let me just go out and take a quick look a little bit ahead. I'll scout ahead a little bit. You guys sit here for just a minute. I'll be right back." And he will head out the door briefly. And I'm sure awkward silence ensues.
Yup.
Yep.
And he will pop back in and say, "Yeah, I took a quick fly up. I don't see anything. If we move quick, I'm sure we'll be all right. Are you guys all good to go?"
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so-
Yeah, we hurry.
Okay, let's go. And Javnesh will head out in front of you guys and make his way to the north exit.
All right.
Does everybody
Kai.
follow?
Kai will follow
yeah.
kind of at a good steady trudge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, not more trudges.
Oh, shit.
Please, no.
Yeah, those things are brutal. Holy fuck.
And that was a bad hit. That was
Yeah, it was. That
It
hurt.
was
I
rough
was
from
like,
everybody.
oh,
Okay,
balls.
if I get 16 temp HP from my symbiotic entity, if I didn't have that up, I would have been like 2/3 gone. That was 19 out of 33 for that hit for me.
You guys are going to head out, and Javnesh will recommend you go to the infirmary.
Is it what time of day is it?
Telbron will
when we're
follow
leaving
his
here?
advice.
Sorry, Kelly, what?
What time of day is it right now?
It's like mid-afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but we're out of the swamp now?
Yes. Yeah, you easily make it out of the swamp. Nothing else comes for you. Yeah. You guys should really go to the infirmary.
Yeah, we also need to. We should get checked up real quick and then head to the professor and then head to the library. We need to do homework still before.
Well, okay, you know what? I'm sure whatever homework you have can wait. You guys got real beat up in there. Okay, like I'll go talk to Professor Sharpbeak and I'll get her to meet you at the infirmary and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, don't be worrying about homework right now. Okay, like let's go.
Okay.
And he'll start walking along with you. And as you guys are heading towards the infirmary, he will kind of, I presume Telbron and Kai are keeping their distance from one another.
Telbron's purposely lagging a bit.
Okay.
Not to save.
Then Javnesh is kind of gonna lean in to Kai, and kind of lean over and quietly say, "I'm no expert, but those look like Eldritch Blast marks."
Yeah, funny that.
If you want to go for a drink after this,
Yeah.
cool. I will get this sewn up for you. All right,
Appreciate it.
no problem.
Just
And he gives you a light pat on the back.
it's a fucking impressive hit back there, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it takes a little out of you, but yeah, it's useful to know.
wonder what that would look like with a little bit of fall time.
Yeah, it's I've got it on. I got it once. It looks pretty sick.
Nice.
You hit pretty hard yourself.
Oh yeah, I mean Avi. Yeah.
Avi, yeah.
Yeah.
He hits you a little harder in the back with a chuckle.
Wrong side. Wrong side.
Sorry. So you guys will arrive at the infirmary. He checks you in. You guys get checked out by a couple of the nurses. They're low-level clerics, giving you some quick heals and make sure no broken bones. Any broken bones are set properly so that they can heal relatively naturally. The nurses here believe in utilizing natural healing when possible, to often the dismay of their students, but they like to allow the body to do what the body does. So we'll make sure everything is set properly and leave you to a long rest. And as you guys are kind of getting ready to be checked out, because it is a pretty quick process still, Professor Sharpbeak will arrive in a bit of a tizzy, but with a big stack of books, and will say, "Oh, goodness! Mr. Stoutclaw told me what happened. What on earth? Are you all right?"
We're better. So we only got one mascot. But there's some weird stuff going on in the bog. Like,
Yeah.
really weird. We fought a enraged boar. We fought the two brackish thingies, and we fought. Oh no, we didn't really fight. We talked to a weird. That was normal. The weird was not weird.
I thought they'd be out there by now, but well, hopefully he didn't give you any trouble.
No. He was fine. Did we find anything else that was super big? I don't remember. But there's some weird things in the bog.
Well, we will make sure. We will make sure the Wilt Route is shut down for the time being. Goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. Had I known, I would never have sent you in there.
Yeah, that's okay. Like I said, we're sorry that we didn't get all the mascots done.
Oh, please, no, of course not. There's absolutely nothing to be sorry for. I brought you your books, but I will speak to Professor Blackstone and get this assignment removed.
Oh, thank you.
I'll still take the book, so just because I'm interested in it. I could use something on my downtime.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, perhaps I shall. Are you all right to carry them? They're quite heavy.
I should be fine.
All right. She leaves a stack. It's not too many books. Like, if you're not super you're a little burnt up, probably more than you're hit.
Well, I took a good shot to the face, but
that's true.
You
did take a good punch. Okay. Yes, and if there's anything else you need, please let me know. I will make sure that you have notes written, so you are excused from classes tomorrow, of course. But please, you know where my office is if you need anything. And if you are not up, Mage Tower is not until the end of the year, so please don't feel like you have to attend any practices or anything like that until you're all back at top shape. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
correct. Oh, silk ball. All right. Yeah.
Yes, perhaps no sports for the next couple of days at least to let yourself recover. Are you all right getting back to your dorms?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be good.
All right. Well, goodness, I will round up some professors and make sure we block off all of Wilt Route and we will go investigate ourselves. Thank you for letting us know what happened, and I'm so sorry that it did.
Not the first time you've had trouble.
Yes, I suppose if anyone was going to come up against them, it's best it was you. I'm sorry all your friends weren't here for that. Perhaps you would have made out better. Anyway, none of my business. I will, again, please, let me know if there's anything else you need. And she'll turn to leave. And you are all left to head back to your dorms how you please.
Does anyone want to go for a drink?
Maybe later.
Let me put these books away. And I'll meet you there.
Okay. And Nell's going to turn, and you probably don't see it, but the audience will see tears coming to Nell's eyes. She has no idea what the two guys are suddenly very cold and brash and feeling like she doesn't want it, but she definitely feels like this is the, oh cool, is I've just lost my friends from first year of uni and I have to do it all over again kind of thing. So Nell's gonna like turn and just like briskly walk out of the infirmary with Shay.
Shay turns around and looks at both of them a little sadly as you walk away.
Kai is gonna just bounce immediately to go find Javnesh.
Okay.
I want to go put his book away and meet now.
Okay. All right. So, Kai, we will leave you to have a drink with Javnesh. We'll probably start next session with that. Telbron, are you just going to leave them in your room, or are you going to take a look through them first, or are you just abandoning them for the night?
He might look through the top one while he's walking to see if there's anything.
Okay. Okay, you flip open a page that you sort of do a quick flip through, and you see a title of The Auric, O-R-I-Q, and you notice some configurations from the book right away.
Oh, I'm glad I kept these then.
Okay. Are you investigating that further, or are you going to go meet now?
I'll investigate just a little bit more before leaving.
Okay. We'll pop over to Kai. Are you doing anything else before going to see Javnesh?
So yeah, he's gonna do one thing before meeting Javnesh. He's gonna go like quickly, just like clean himself up, and he's gonna use his sending stone, and is going to send Nell a message.
Okay.
Can we talk later? Just us. Come by my place tonight after you finish with your drink.
What's your dorm number?
He'll provide it. I forget what it was, like 13B or something like that. 13B in these games. 306. 306. I took it.
There you go. 306.
Nice. She said, we'll say, sounds good. I'll let you know when I leave.
Just keep it between us, okay?
Okay. She'll send like the
zipper,
like the zipper emoji, but like this is the fantasy world, so it's like a button. No, it's like well, I guess yeah, it'd be a button like sewn in, but it's like you can customize your emojis, obviously. So it's like her, a little emoji Nell with a little sewn mouth shut.
Okay. So you go to the Fire Jolt, or Yes, because Bow's End is where Javnish works. So we'll say you go to the Fire Jolt. They do drinks there too. And so Nell, you're sitting waiting. We see Kai approach the Bow's End and go in and sit at a table with Javnish. And then we see Telbron at his desk with the 2 books open next to one another with just the very, very front page, which has 1 sentence on it. And so it's a quick little tester for you to be like, okay, is this the right one? Then I'll have something cool to tell Nell about. I'll have this ready to go. And you start working on it and you're sort of writing on a note underneath it to sort of compare them. And as you write them together, you start to realize that you put the sentence together, you put all the words together, and you look at it, and you read, "Thou who hast deciphered mine writings shall burn." And the book explodes. And that's where we'll end our session tonight.
Oh shit!
Oh boy!
And that's how
I
you
needed
have.
something more clever than I prepared explosive ruins today.
Now that's a spicy meatball.
That's
Yes.
a spicy book.
Thank you, everybody,
Oh.
for coming out, for hanging out. Everybody in the chat, you're all amazing and wonderful. Thank you for being here. We are going to be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And 2 weeks, we will hopefully have Arlynn back, depending on flights. And otherwise, we should definitely have Celdrynn back for more terrifying adventures and finding out what happened to things. Yes. Yeah, of course I have to be part of
Everything's
Team
fine.
Everything's fine.
fine.
It's all fine. Don't worry about it.
Fine. What's fine?
Oh,
It's
good.
fine.
Everything's fine. Thank you for
I'm looking
being out here.
very forward to being friends with your next character, Traz.
Ah.
Wait, what?
Boom!
Oh my god, you guys got fucking
This is a time,
Hey.
guys. This was
Hey,
You doing okay, bud?
Brett. Oh yeah,
We'll work it out
I
eventually.
knew I was gonna get mad. No,
yeah.
this
You
has to
both,
happen
you
for the
both
build
need
up.
to figure out your daddy issues, and then once you do, you can
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
and be friends.
Yeah.
One's ignoring his daddy issues. I'm trying to deal with mine. Kind of hard to deal
You're
with. when
trying
he
to deal
runs
with them
everything,
through Kai, though. It's a weird.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, Kai's not your dad, man.
I know, it's so good. You're both dealing with them in like the most unhealthy ways
know,
possible, but just on the opposite ends of that spectrum.
Hey,
Well, Kai
Telbron
keeps
has his
circling the
reasons for it.
drain, but he doesn't go in. Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Telbron has a reason why he's kind of prodding Kai a little bit. It's
Yeah.
not because of his own daddy issues. I mean, it is, but it's not.
No.
Yeah, right?
Sure
There's
it's
so
not.
many fun things.
so many issues.
Yeah. I will leave one little last film shot that we will see as the boom goes off. We see down the hallway, we see Grayson in his room, black and blue, and beaten the hell up in his bed as he is
Good.
awoken by the boom. Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, so many mysteries for next week.
So many mysteries.
Hooray. Thank you guys so much for coming. We will see y'all soon. Thank you for watching live, all of our wonderful patrons. You're all amazing. Everyone who's watching not live, watching this re-recorded, thank you for being here. We love you so much. This game is so much fun to run, and I hope it is very, very fun to play. It has been
so much fun.
It was
So
good.
grand
much
old
fun.
time.
It was a
So
good
much
capstone
drama.
off of a kind of meh day. It's always good to get in here and do this.
Good. If nothing else, you can get a little off your chest, right? Sometimes you just gotta yell at your friends in
true.
character, and it's really therapeutic.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, our therapy session is over today. Thank you all so much. That's our time. And we will see you soon.
sure to
Kelly,
book with
anything
her-
before we go?
Well, you should all book with the receptionist and be sure to stick around. All of you lovely, lovely patrons. We have so many good things coming your way, including, let's see, we have Passions de las Passions coming. We have Technocracy Episode 2 coming next week. And then in a month, we have Radiant Citadel 1, hopefully. Hopefully the art will be somehow done by then. I don't know what we're doing with that because the artist fell through. And then we are very nearing, we're 8 patrons away right now from having a Star Trek game once a month as well. And what? I'm about to drop, if you guys do that, I'll drop $100 on Klingon Ridges.
What?
Yeah. Quablak. Right, I'll do it. I'll do it if you want it.
Do it. Get those ridges.
Get those ridges. Bitches love ridges.
Ridge for her pleasure.
That's true. That's true. But I want to do a big thank you, of course, to our biggest and most supportive patrons. I think I'll say it that way. First off, Soul Omen, our world building patron. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you so much to my divine producer, my mom, Jan, and my stepdad, Bob. Where are we at? We're Bricarius, the demonic patron. Thank you very much, Uncle Marty. To Tammy, the forever cleric, our wizard of the Patreon, who has 2 spells that I've written for them, for her up on the Patreon. So up on the Patreon Discord. So go check that out. Weigh in on that. I'm curious to see what you think. They're pretty great. And if Kai had those, he'd be really dangerous. But I don't know if I'm allowing myself to write spells for myself.
They're only a bit terrifying.
They're pretty good, but they're not too good. And a big thank you, of course, to the High Council of the Patreon, which includes Taryn the Traveler, Buddy, Trazelta, Amberthist, Cubby Gummy, Raven with Baubles, Karasha Urquhart, Drew Thompson, Sergio, Chef Aladeth, LaRuke, and the Sorcerer Sanguine. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for all of your support. And for those of you who are sticking with us, please don't leave. We love you. If you're watching this later and live, hopefully we are nearing the 200 Patreon milestone, patron milestone, which gets you the Avatar: The Last Airbender game, which will be great because then it's gonna be it's Avatar. It'd be great. It's great. I got
cabbages.
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 Cabbage Corp. My Cabbage Corp.
Also, I would just like to say that the timeout chair worked because I put my dice on a timeout and then it rolled the 19 that let me know that you two were both bullshitting now.
Oh,
that's true.
What? No,
you're just a little out of focus.
Just a little. I thought that was my contacts after a while. Sorry.
All right, but anyway, that's it from us.
Fuzzy.
Good night, everybody.
Bye,
have a great night. Love you. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.